Well, boys, I think it's just us today because unfortunately Dylan won't be able to join us. So I think it's just going to be a smaller crew today, and we're just going to roll with it. Alrighty. Okay, so let's talk quickly about what happened last session.
Just the three of us? No Mike?
No Mike. I knew that Mike wasn't going to join us, but unfortunately Dylan had to cancel like an hour ago. So, yeah, so we'll just be us today. All right, so let's talk about what happened last session.
Yeah.
I cannot get to. Well, let's do it from memory. Okay. All right. So what happened last session is, I believe Rhysa had a dream. How we started off, and then after that, y'all woke up and it seemed like there was this like really strange springtime going on. And as you discovered and explored, some things seemed a little bit strange about this place in the springtime. You fought some phasing spiders in a pine forest, and then after that, you discovered these pretty little blue flowers that weren't so pretty, and you all made it out of that bluebell grove. So congratulations. And then after that, you found a helmet from Emin, and with a bunch of nefarious things around it, looking like maybe there was some dark elves there, in which some dark elves did indeed find you, in which you fought them off. And then I forgot where we left off last time.
Like suddenly woke back up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wood shelf or wood.
Yes. So you woke back up in the lumber mill, with which you had woken up there that morning. So that's where we'll begin. Firstly, we're going to start. We're going to just backtrack a little bit, and Rhysa.
Yep.
Again, you find yourself and your character underwater, and you can see these orange, this orange light coming from above you. And as you swim to the surface to get a fresh breath of air, you see a body sort of slumped over onto a floating piece of driftwood. And as you sort of break through to the surface, you can see that it looks a little bit different than it did before. You see that it's actually not Alboro. You see that it's your friend Kaz, lying sort of looking lifeless there on the piece of driftwood. And all around you, there are these huge flames, these towering fires.
Coming from the water, right?
Exactly, burning from the water. The water also is is this opaque black, like slick, weird shit on top of it, like oil. It looks like oil and it feels like oil on the top of the water. As you begin to swim towards Kaz, you can see that through one of the large curtains of fire comes a ship that doesn't appear to be hurt by the flames. The flames don't appear to go around it. It's almost just like coming through the flames, and the ship has this really eerie sort of like bluish greenish glow to it and tint to the entire ship, and it looks pretty old.
Ship.
And as you get to where Kaz is, the ship's very large too. You can see there's a large black mass, very similar to your other dream you had before. It sticks out its hand to you, and it's just like this black shadowy mass that you can't really make out any details other than it's flowing silhouette. And it reaches out its hand to you, and it just says in your mind, Rhysa. What do you do?
I'm just gonna try and slap myself awake. If this is happening, you know, if this is a repetitive thing, I'm gonna try something else. Like, no,
Okay.
this is a dream. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Okay. You don't wake up, and you can feel the flames beginning to spread towards you on top of the slick oil.
Okay. Am I at where Kaz is now?
Oh yeah. You're right
Okay,
next to
okay.
him. You're right next to him. The ship's about 20 feet away, similar to what it was last time. And yeah, the flames are just kind of slowly creeping along the surface of the water towards you. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and shake Kaz away. Kaz, you okay, buddy?
He doesn't appear to wake up. He appears to be unconscious. He doesn't appear dead, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
The hand extends down towards you, like almost like so that it's almost right in front of your face.
In an open palm, kind of.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I don't see a face attached to the hand. It's like a mask.
It's more like a humanoid, like a weird humanoid shape that just seems to like it's from the ethereal or something. Kind of like you can't really make out what it is. You can just see like little wisps of some kind of weird energy around it. But you've never really seen anything like this before, other than what you saw before in your dream. It looks exactly the same.
Sure.
And as you're sort of deliberating about what to do, you can see that that the black mass starts to shift a bit, and you can begin to see an outline of a face and kind of like crazy hair, and you can see that it's yourself, but it's this darker form of you that appears to be kind of like a specter.
Like the crazy hair reference. Okay, that just got ever weirder. Well,
It says to you again, Rhysa.
I do trust myself. I'm going to.
Don't trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
Who else to trust here? I'm not very strong, but Kaz is kind of small.
You sure?
So I'm going to, with one arm, like, tuck his torso under my arm, and then reach out and grab the hand,
Okay.
the shadowy hand.
Okay. So right as you grab the hand, instantly you're on the front of the ship. Instantly, and so is Kaz as well. He's still quite unconscious. And as soon as you sort of blink your eyes and then you're on the ship, you can feel the ship pulling your weight down, almost like an exaggerated form of gravity or something. Like it's very hard to lift up your feet and move almost. And actually, why don't you give me a strength saving throw?
Saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, where did roll 20 go? Uh-oh.
I got a 13.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
You got 13. Okay, well, it doesn't necessarily pull you down as much as you think it might. And as you're sort of fighting this, you can the ship goes through another bit of flames, and the flames don't even affect you. You don't even notice the heat. In fact, you see the flames as they pass through you and through the ship. And then once you pass the flames, you can see on either side of you in quite a ways, you can see a ton of these other ships that look exactly the same. And
An armada.
Yes, and you can see that there are bits of flame here and there, and you're sailing towards a coastline, and you can see that from this coastline you can see what appears to be a little small town, and every so often a catapult will launch this like a flaming ball into the water, and the water will catch on fire. And as you're looking at,
I'm sorry. Can you say again? Which direction was the cannon firing?
It was firing towards the ships from land.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's firing towards the ships from land. And as you sail towards this place, you can see that there's another sort of shadowy figure, sort of floating 20 to 30 feet above the water, the waves that are crashing. This figure has lots of yards of what appears to be some kind of etheric fabric, and it's just floating and moving in front of the ships. Sort of yeah, exactly, like some sort of humanoid figure. And just in that moment, Rhysa, you wake up, and as you do, you can see that like you wake up with your head against the ground, and you can see that right in front of your eyes, the dread orb is just sitting right on the ground, and you can almost see. You almost think you can see like a wisp of a hand inside the orb, sort of like closing like this before it goes away.
I missed you so much.
It's Sauron. It's totally Sauron.
That rat bastard.
It's the orb from Heavy Metal.
And Rhysa.
I love that.
Oh, so let's back up a little bit too. So everyone, while we're sleeping, and we're waking up. Oh, I also forgot to mention there was another thing that happened last session that's actually really important. So before y'all woke up, you saw this vision where you're around a bunch of skulls and stuff, and the skulls started to glow, and there was this large like goat man creature with big glowing eyes. Anyway, so then Rhysa, oh, and then another thing too is that while you were seeing this goat man creature, there was everyone felt like a burning on their chest, like a burning on their chest. And then Rhysa, as you wake up and you see the dread orb, you also notice that around the dread orb, there are more dolls, except the middle part of each doll has been burned. And
so we're all in the lumber mill, just waking up.
Just waking up, you see that some of the rest of the party will just say that Karn and Kaz see this weird apparition of Peirs and make a note of that, with which you can also see him as well once you get up. You can also notice that there are some strange tracks in the dust all around where you all were sleeping. But as you all, almost like little hoof prints. And then as you all wake up, you can see this sort of pale, glowing image of the person that you killed, Peirs. And he's wearing this like wide-brimmed hat, and he doesn't have much color to his body other than maybe shades of silver and gray and maybe a little bit of black, but and also white, I suppose. And as you all wake up, oh, and by the way, you also wake up and there's a dead rabbit where you saw the live rabbit before. And he appears to address you, and he says, "Good day, gentlemen and my lady. Oh, do tell me what pathetic circles we'll walk in today. Will we go back the way that we came? Or, oh, maybe the Rusty will smile today. Or maybe the fish fillet will die. Probably not. It's looking a little bit better, actually. Can't wait to bathe in your boredom." And he, as he sighs, he sort of looks up at the sky and he says, "How much longer must I do this thickening assignment?" And as he said that, he kind of cocks his head and he says, "Wait." And he turns around and he says, "What? Do you see me?"
Oh yeah. Oh totally. Rove is just staring at him, kind of slack-jawed. Like, confused.
And he claps his hand. You can see me. At least you can see me. I don't know if you can hear me, but you can see me.
Unfortunately.
Oh, finally. You don't know how long I've been talking to no one. I've been so bored here, following you around.
You've seen us this entire time.
Well, not the entire time, since you killed me. I've been wandering the others for, I don't really know how long, but I blinked and I was in these woods, and then I've been following you. I don't know how I got here or why I'm here.
What are you?
It's a good question. What are we all, right? Well, I suppose this is my afterlife. And for some unforsaken reason, I am to follow you around.
Who told you that, Mr. Peirs?
Well, no one necessarily told me, but from what I gathered from the spirits here, it seemed that I had some karma to repay you, some debts. Which, looking back on my old deeds, I do understand. So...
Sounds about right.
Well, are you ready to start to repay that karmic debt? Because definitely got something you could do for us right about now.
He says, well, I'm sure I already know what it is, but why don't you go ahead and tell me?
You know, I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass, but if you already know what it is, I'd actually like to hear what you think it is.
He says, you're lost, and you're trapped in these woods. It's obvious.
And?
And you need a way out.
Nope, we need to find the White Witch.
Well, you're not going to be able to find her here.
Where do you recommend we go, Peirs?
Well, the problem is, like I said, you are trapped here.
So that's the problem. What's the solution?
Well, for starters, you've been going north for some time, which is not north. The directions here are all fuzzy. They change every day. That's why people get lost here.
But I'm guessing because you were on the other side that you'd be the most perfect guide to know the right way to go.
He says, I can only do so much. It seems that part of you all is restrained by some weird magic.
Quick side note, while we're having this conversation, I'm going to look down. Do I still see the dread orb and the dolls?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Do any of the rest of us see the dread orb and the dolls?
Yeah.
Yes. All of the rest of you can see the dread orb and the dolls.
I kind of catch your eye, and I'm like, my friend, what is going on over there?
To me?
Yeah.
I have been restraining myself this whole time from picking up the dread orb. Can someone put that in a bag or something? I feel...
Bag? Did somebody say bag?
Yeah.
Rove would pull out his one of his two bags that he just kind of carries around.
But I think it would be of great value to us.
I get 2 sticks, and I like kind of chopstick it over towards Rove. And I say, hold it open, hold it steady, and I drop it in.
I'll touch it in.
As it's dropping in, I'm just like, wait. Okay.
Nope. I slap her hand.
Nope.
I like
cinch it closed, tight closed, sling it on my back.
So
hey, Rove, I think we need to keep an eye on Rhysa, seriously.
I agree.
Let's go up here, gentlemen.
And why are the other 2 still asleep? No, what's up with our other party members?
Oh, let's see. Kaz isn't feeling super good. Just a little, kind of, sick to the stomach. He ran out shortly after everyone waking up and the Peirs started puking, but doesn't appear to be in too bad a shape.
Let's give him some water.
Yeah, Karn is kind of powered down, but he's like still awake. Just kind of powered down. Langley is out. Langley's out.
Surprising no one.
Yeah. So that's the state of everyone else.
Okay, so Rhysa is acting funny, and the rest of our people are either sleeping or sick. This is not necessarily a good situation, Rev.
Speaking of
No,
fun,
man, I'm wary, to say the least.
Yes, Rhysa.
I want to also call I would like to call everyone's attention to these dolls that have their chest burned out. Did I remember that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait a second. Were we all feeling? Did I feel a heat in my chest?
Yes, everyone felt the heat on their chest. Yeah.
Shit. So they're connected in a way.
Wilkes, you saw this like half goat, half man visage and all these glowing lights and skulls and weird shit. You felt everyone felt the burning, and then that's when most of you woke up.
So yeah, there's some tracks around us. My feline friend, would you care to maybe give a go at identifying these?
Absolutely. And while I'm doing that, would you ask Peirs about our shared vision that we seem to have had? And I'm going to do a survival check on those tracks, by the way.
Mm-hmm. So Peirs, or
Yes.
post Peirs or past Peirs, we've been having some strange visions. Might not be able to explain that, would you?
And to go further into detail, there are tracks all around us that look to me like hoof prints, and it's funny because, and then I recall
strange little goat man. You know a goat man.
He says,
A wee goat man.
Oh yes, I definitely know what that is.
You care to illuminate?
He looks a little bit apprehensive, so why don't you make a persuasion check for me?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. Okay.
16.
Okay, here, I got my roll 20 back. Okay, 16. Okay. He says, "Oh, well, it's a forest spirit, known by the name Phooka."
Okay.
Do I know what this is?
Ooh, maybe you do.
By the way, I just want to point out that I had kind of checked out those tracks and trying to discern. So
Sure.
tying in that survival thing into what we're doing right here.
Sure. So, Ruark, you can see that the tracks are pretty small, I would say. They almost look like they could be maybe the hoof prints of a small deer, but they don't look like a deer. They look like a goat, like a smaller goat.
Have I ever heard of the hookah?
The Phooka? Oh.
Two Noahs, dude.
We have two Noahs. Oh my god.
No, I do. No.
Wow.
Now I thought they were two Terrys, but now there's two Noahs.
Yeah.
I.
Okay. There you
Um,
go. He's back.
And also, it sounds like the goat. If it was a goat, it's bipedal, not quadrupedal, right?
Correct. Thank you for that. Yes. So it looks like there are tracks of this bipedal goat, kind of all around where everyone was sleeping. Not too many tracks. Not like the thing was just doing circles, but just like it did like a circle around each person, and then it left out the door.
Let's all do a quick check of our belongings to make sure that nothing's out of order. Would everyone do a quick check on themselves,
Yeah.
please?
I'm going through my bags, my magic components.
Everything seems to be there. It's just the only thing that has been disturbed is the dread orb was definitely moved out of your backpack, Rhysa. That was definitely moved.
I grab what's our other really fun friend? What was his name?
Langley?
I grab Langley by the and slap him and say, "Wake up, my good man."
and here, Kelly needs a jar open.
Yeah, he needs a drink.
Oh no. No. I'll do it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna stay on the Zoom meeting, but I'm gonna go pick up some barbecue.
Okay. I'm sorry. So
Slapping Langley.
Oh, right. So you kind of slap Langley, and he says, oh, "Baby, calm down." He opens it. He opens his eyes, and he's kind of taken aback, and he says, "What did? Ow!"
So, Langley, wake up, get with it. Do you see that? And I point at Peirs.
And his eyes go wide, and he says, "What on earth is that?"
Well, apparently that's the spirit of a guy that we killed who has karmic debt to us, and we're stuck in these woods going in the wrong direction because this place shifts and it's magical, and something's going on with Rhysa. She's acting funny, and she might be possessed again. And
In the first place.
So
Pierce crosses his arms and he says, "I have a name, by the way."
Yeah, no, of course, no disrespect, Peirs. Other than you fucking us over multiple times and us killing you, I'm assuming that we're good, right?
And he smiles and he takes off his hat, showing all his exposed brains and everything, and he says, "For what it's worth, I have forgiven you."
Oh, nice. Way to go. You moving on, bigger than the bigger spirit.
And he bows and he puts his hat back on.
So we need to figure this out. So Langley, please, you're a sharp chap. Why don't you pay attention to what's going on here? Rhysa, don't know, and I slap her hand. Quit trying to touch those. And all right, so we need to figure this out, and we're potentially burning daylight, assuming time isn't different here as well. But Peirs, let's cut to the chase.
And he looks over at Rogue. He says, "Well, the Phooka is a spirit that has been known to travel in the ethereal realms. The world of dreams is where he rules, typically. Hence, seeing all this, I'm sure I did not see him do what, walk around you all, but that doesn't mean he didn't. He seems... Peirs said, other than that, he seems to have strangely hypnotic eyes."
Okay. Do we
So, let's
Are there
see.
any adverse effects that they have to those that they visit or frequent?
Well, he says, I have seen his wisps, which he has rather an army of them, go into people and sort of take over their mind and bodies and do biddings for him.
Is there any Grove starts rubbing his chest? Is there any maybe marker of these wisps?
Well, typically, they take over the eyes, and they seem to look through the other creature's eyes, and you can see them quite well. In fact, Rhysa, I believe you were possessed by one.
Yes.
A couple of days ago.
Yeah. Remember, I wasn't there for that, so.
Yeah, and I know. It's because you don't remember it, so it works out perfect.
So, gentlemen, you are. I feel like maybe you're on the fence about me recently, which is perfectly fair. But this, I have something else to tell you. On the subject of dreams, and I'm gonna recount the ships, the Alboro, Kaz, the fleet, and all of that. Sounds like something that might be related.
So is this Phooka? Is it known to be a mischievous or malevolent dream forest spirit?
Yeah.
Mr. Peirs?
He says.
Or
He says,
Go
to be
ahead.
honest, I don't know. I've only seen it, a handful of times. It seems to be quite scary, I suppose. But I've never seen it kill anything. I don't really know. So the rest of you can go ahead and either make an Arcana check, or I think I'll also let you do a Nature check.
Feeling good about Arcana. How's the 26 sound?
Oh, should probably do it.
Hardcore.
it's probably a little better than a 7.
Wow. Okay.
Just a
Wait, Rhysa, you mean you got 13? I'm confused. Oh no, I
Scroll down a bit.
need to scroll down. Okay. So Rhysa.
Yeah.
Okay. You actually know a lot about this creature, because you used to live up here, or around here. So one thing that a lot of people say about the Phooka is that it's quite chaotic, and I don't mean that in an evil way. But basically, a lot of times it's a creature that gives travelers advice. So it gives travelers advice, but which could be considered good fortune, right? So it's a bringer of good fortune, but a lot of people have said that it can also be a bringer of bad fortune. It's kind of just like a mixed random bag.
In the sense that it gives knowingly wrong advice? Hey, that bridge is perfectly safe to cross?
The bad fortune is a little bit more open-ended than the good fortune. But rarely are his messages neutral. So he doesn't really have like a neutral, it's usually either good or bad.
Okay.
Well, one bit of evidence we have is that he has taken over your mind, Rhysa, and tried to kill all of us on at least one occasion. So, there's a little tidbit of evidence, to go along with whatever.
Just so long as you recognize it wasn't me trying to kill you. I love you all.
We love you too, even though you're hairless and you don't have a tail. We still love you.
Thanks, buddy.
Not that you've seen me. These robes are pretty flowy. Okay, so we still don't. Okay, what I can't wrap my head around is why is it impeding our journey? A, why is it impeding our journey? B, why can't what do we need to get on the true north?
Is it impeding our journey, or is that just the effects of the wood?
Oh, I thought they might have been one and the same.
And further question to add to this mystery is this creature in any way connected to the White Witch?
That is great. Yes.
Right.
Because it was my understanding that she kind of controls the woods a little bit. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Could be she controls a different part of the woods that we haven't gotten to yet.
Oh, that's an idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's pretty expansive.
So, Peirs, Langley, you were supposed to be our guide, but my friend, you obviously aren't drinking enough. Peirs, can you get us back on track?
He says, well, I don't. You wish to see the White Witch, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really know where she is, to be honest.
Well, why don't you join our party for now, because we've got an interesting party going on here, and we're always a good time. But
okay.
you spoke about real quick. You spoke about forgiving us, and but we would like to work on forgiving you so that your spirit can be at rest.
And he says, oh, I guess I'd never thought about that. maybe that's part of my karma.
Yes.
It's kind of what debt entails.
He rolls his eyes and he says, "What do I need to do to get you to forgive me?"
Please, for me personally, in my heart, get us on the track where we literally believe that there's a blight that is about to, and a group of people that are working together to maybe eradicate a lot of life, a lot of innocent life across this land. And so we really are trying to do the right thing in, going to see the White Witch. So, you would not only be helping us out, but maybe any wrongs that you've done to the inhabitants of this world and this land, you might really be doing a good thing here. So that's a personal part you could do to me.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Oh God, I'm not good at these. Oh my goodness.
You're not good at these. You have a plus 11?
I guess you are.
Wait, not
That's
perception.
perception.
Persuasion.
Oh no. Well, I rolled a 15.
I'll let you keep the 15, and you can just manually add whatever
That's
you have.
no, it was just a 15, and I have a +0, so it's
Okay.
just a 15.
Okay.
Add 4 to that.
Oh shit.
Oh, bro. He.
Coming through with the brisket. Oh, I mean what?
Can you aim your camera at the brisket?
Ham damage, bro.
Yeah. Can you aim your camera at the brisket so we can see?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Sorry for the vegans around here.
Wow.
I can still appreciate the beauty. I can still appreciate the beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby likes a good piece of meat, anyways.
Don't tell them. Don't tell the boys. It's a secret.
Oh, right.
Wow, I think your secret is out, bro.
I don't know if it was ever a secret.
No.
Okay. He says, "All right, I suppose. I mean, I suppose if I can talk to you, it's better than just following you and yelling at you when something bad happens. Or good.
Yeah. Let's be friends.
Also beats eternal damnation.
But then he looks up and he says, "But why are you able to hear me now?"
Did you perceive something change last night?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't really watching you guys sleep. It's not the most interesting thing to do. I was wandering the woods around here.
And did you see anything around the woods?
We've been touched, right? And so maybe we are starting to get the fringe of in between worlds ourselves.
He says, "Actually, I did."
Yeah.
And he looks down and he says, "I saw a rabbit."
Could you describe the rabbit?
Is it a white rabbit?
It was eating a small root or a carrot or something.
Was a girl in a blue dress named Alice following the rabbit around?
Was it concerned about the time?
And you can see that the rabbit, it appears to have had like some wounds. Like it's wounded. It wasn't just like dead. Like there's blood.
It was slaughtered.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm gonna walk up to the rabbit. I'm gonna brush the bag by robe.
Okay. Rhysa,
I slap her hand again. No, Lenny.
Rhysa,
you cannot pet the rabbits. Sorry.
It's okay. One thing that you noticed as you try to gather the rabbit, you noticed that it so it was indeed killed. Almost looks like it having its throat slit. But you can see that also where it died on its side, coming out of its mouth, there's this like small pool of dried black liquid.
So I wanna go look at the wound. Sorry, Rhysa. I kind of come over, and if you don't mind, if I look too. Does it look like it was done? I've been around wildlife enough and people and blades. Does it look like it's like done with a big blade or more like a talon or a nail or? Sure.
It looks a bit smaller, almost like maybe a small dagger or a claw. But to get really specific, you're gonna have to make a medicine check.
God, I'm not good at this either, but we'll give it a shot.
All right, this time I gently touch
Yeah.
Ruark's hand and say, first of all, this is what a gentle touch feels like.
Oh, that does feel good.
No. And would you mind if a trained healer?
Whoa, way to put your ovaries on the table. All right then.
14.
Go for it.
And Langley looks over to you, Rourke, and he says, "I think we should let the last anyway."
You know what? You and I, we should have a drink. It's almost midday.
And he says, "Do you actually have some, maybe?"
I don't know. I have this smoke here. Smoke some of this. You'll love it.
He goes, no.
Oh.
We gotta fix Langley with weed, man.
Yeah. Let's peer pressure him.
Huge pothead.
Everybody's doing it. I got a 14.
14. Okay, for medicine. Okay. So, Rhysa, you can it's kind of hard to tell because the rabbit's small and the wound is also small. It looks like the wound was made in one single gash, or it looks more like a gash, not a stab, we'll say.
Okay.
And that it probably died rather quickly.
Okay. And then
Like it didn't like walk around and struggle. It just like
right,
like
there's no trail of blood.
What
there's
about
not a trail.
Rhysa, I'm curious about that black liquid I see there. What can you tell us about that?
Ooh, yeah. Why don't you give us an Arcana check, Rhysa?
Very concerned about that. 12.
12. Well, you're not exactly sure what it is.
Well, we saw a lot of it.
That's
or,
true.
Of some kinds of black.
That's true.
Sylvan.
So you can surmise that maybe you're just not sure if it's the same thing.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
you're not
so-
sure on like a scientific level.
So I put my paw on you and I say, this is what a furry touch feels like. Why don't you move out of the way and let someone with a keen sense of smell take a sniff at this? And I step back. And I wink at you in like a playful, like you're my homie sort of way. And I get like I don't get my nose right up in it, but I kind of waft it and like try to see what it smells like.
Sure.
Does it smell like human blood or any blood I've known before?
Well, why don't you give me a perception check? And I think you get advantage on that. So you have a nose.
Okie dokie.
Wish I had one of those.
25.
Okay. So you can tell, Ruark, that this is at least very similar to this sickness that people were coughing up.
Oh no.
You can't be sure if it's exactly the same, but it does smell pretty similar to the thing that people have been coughing up.
So when our drow friend, the shop owner, that woman, when she coughed up all that stuff and got sick and hung out on our boat, it's the same smell as that, is what you're saying?
It smells similar.
Okay. Well, I definitely recount this to those of us that are awake and not still sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
How did a single woodland creature hundreds of miles from Stilben get afflicted with this?
Yeah, but that's just the thing. It's not just Stilben. I mean, we know that the drow working with the fish people, they want to eradicate this whole continent of all of those who are not worthy. And so it concerns me that not only humans are beneath them, but now simple creatures are as well. So this is a much more, is pernicious the right word? I don't know. This is much more serious than we originally thought. And we might be running out of time here. We really need to figure this out.
And you can see go ahead, Ro.
My question is, do we identify what caused the gash? Was it man-made or animal? Was it a clean cut or was it ragged?
Ro, do you want to look at it and make a medicine check?
Fuck. Sure.
Oh, pernicious was the right word.
Nice. I don't know. have no fucking clue. I was wondering if Rhysa may have seen that when she inspected the wound.
Well, Rhysa got, I think, the best medicine check out of anyone.
So what? Say that again. What was that?
Rhysa got the best medicine check out of anyone.
Wait, just one more time. And Noah, why did you turn off your camera? We want to see you eating that meat. Seriously.
Oh no. I'm good.
I'm eating.
I have dinner table freight.
Oh. Well, that means we need to break bread together.
So, okay.
But yeah, you said it was a clean, quick gash, which suggests to me either a very sharp talon or a rather sharp knife, just like one ritual sort of like.
Gotcha. I guess what I'm getting at is, if this is man-made, if this is done by a man or some kind of human or humanoid,
Yep.
then yeah, this is intentional. But if it's done by an animal, then we might have something a bit more, I think, engrossing here. If there's some sort of animal that can spread this plague, that's a very frightening concept.
Everyone, go ahead and give me an insight check, please.
Who? Bro?
Everyone.
I'm coming. Sorry.
Fine.
All your eating is making me more hungry. This salad didn't do it.
Hear me chewing over the mic?
No. I wish that we could though, because I want to enjoy that food as well.
Stop.
What
ASMR for food?
Gabby?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an insight.
Gotcha.
I don't know shit.
Oh. Ruark, you notice, as you're talking about the rabbit, you notice Langley looking particularly distraught.
Langley, what's up, buddy?
And he says, just feel the same as you do. I really know that this could affect wildlife.
Langley, I don't think we told you, man. We're like trying to save the world, bro.
Yeah, I get that. And I applaud it. I do.
Did you have any dreams last night?
He says, I dreamt I was back at the bar, mate. No alcohol again last night. I don't know how I'm going to do this for much longer.
No. Did you have a different sort of dream? And in all seriousness, mate.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yesterday felt real. It wasn't a dream to me. We just woke up in the same place. Twice.
Can I see if he's hiding anything?
Sure.
Anything back?
Yeah. You don't think so? You're not really sure though.
Gentlemen, I feel like we're a little stuck here. I mean, we can't, if Peirs is telling the truth, and I give him like a big old stare.
He rolls his eyes.
Any way we walk is a roll of the dice. And potentially we might think we're going the right direction, but we're just going back to the coast. Or back to whatever the town was called. So, but I also don't want to stay here. What do you?
Well, I have a weird idea. Rove, your backpacks. What's the diameter of those things?
Like the diameter of the opening.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe 2.5 feet.
And Rhysa, you can grow wings if you want with your magic, can't you?
A couple times a day, yeah.
I wonder how far the magic of this forest extends above the floor of the forest. I wonder if you could get above and poke out of it, fly with the backpack, and then not with the orb, and then we could and then we could jump in the backpack and pop back out.
I don't think it works like that.
Yeah. Well,
you have to fit the whole thing in there. The stuff we were doing with the fabrics, that was just pushing the limit there. I don't know if you can fit a whole person in this bag. It's not
Okay.
a duffel bag, mate.
okay. What about this, Rhysa? Can you make us small, mini me's,
Yes.
and then we can jump in the backpack?
That might work.
I'm talking to a transmuter.
Look at this. So why don't you take the backpack, sans the orb, fly out of the woods, land somewhere, tell us with the earrings of communication that you're there. Oh wait, you have to make us small too. I don't know. You work it out. You're the arcanist.
That'll do. Yeah, make us small, or make one of us small at least.
Yeah, let's test out the sleeping Drake.
Yeah, perfect.
So, did we? I know a little bit about otherworldly spaces. Is there air in there?
You can hold your breath.
For how long?
It will be quick. You pop right in, pop right out. No big deal.
Well, wait. Who's popping in and out?
Well, I mean, a sleeping Drake is.
I don't. Okay, that's our captain.
We're gonna toss the captain through. He's one small step for Drake kind.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I thought you were. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I thought it was like a bag of holding, right? But no, it's a wormhole.
It's a bag of many hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where the opening is superimposed on both bags, so
Right.
they share the same space.
So it could be like bloop bloop.
So if it can go in, it can be taken out.
Okay, I'm going to take one for the team. Make me small, and let's see if I can jump through the backpack from one side to the other right here. Fuck it, let's do it. Unless you all think this is a horrible idea.
I mean, I've never tried it before. I'm curious to see what will happen.
Desperate times, man.
I know that this is the DM that kind of has that maniacal grin on his face, so this might be a horrible idea, but I'm all about being creative, so whatever.
I'm gonna cast reduce on Ruark.
Yeah, make me little. Make me like 2 feet tall or something.
You go down one size category, so you're small now.
Okay, so you shrink down to the size of Kaz. The size of Kaz.
Why are you guys petting me? And I'm uncontrollably purring.
He's so adorable. Oh, look at him. His wee little hand.
He's like carrying
his wee little gun.
Like he's huge.
He's got his wee little guns and his wee little pouches. Oh,
Okay.
I know.
little ranger.
This is kind of fun.
All right, so I would like to make bags of many hands.
Okay.
And I will I will watch Rhysa the whole time. But I will upend one of them so that the orb falls out, and I will, with a gloved hand, using like a my blacksmith tongs, I will put the orb in my own personal backpack. And I will give one of these bags of many hands to Rhysa, and I will say, you fly. No orb.
Well, wait. You sure no orb? Okay.
Yes, no orb.
But I mean, this is just a test, right?
Yeah, let's just do it right here in the clearing as a test.
Oh, true. In you go, little one.
Yeah.
Wait. You like throw a string and wiggle it around and then pull it into the bag and I dive in.
In you go, little one. All right. So he dives into the bag, Gabi. What happens?
Oh boy, rolling up a new character.
Wait. Okay. So sorry. So did you make him smaller than small?
Yeah, I cast reduce.
Okay, then you cast reduce on him. Okay, so you put him into the bag.
No, he puts himself into the bag.
Puts himself into the bag.
I hold my breath. I go, and I dive through.
What does he see?
Well, it's black. and you land. Are you trying to go through the other one?
Yeah, I'm diving through from one bag to the other,
Oh,
hopefully.
and they're okay. Yes, you go. You fall out.
This very curiously in his notepad.
Yeah. So that's your skin's glue.
But did I go through from one backpack to the other?
You did. Mm-hmm.
All right.
You did.
Oh, shit.
Just gotta roll the dice. That's it.
Oh, shit.
Comes in, and then a blue one comes out.
So basically, Kaz is going to wake up and he's going to be like, why am I the red drake?
Okay. So, okay, so that all happens.
I go and put my arm around Langley and I say, mate, you're next.
He goes, no, mate. I think I'm
Yep, doing it.
What if I told you on the other side of this, there was a drink for you? A really, really old, good cognac. Best you've ever had.
Make a persuasion check.
Possibly deception.
Add 4 to it.
Wow, that's good for me. 15.
15. He goes, Nate, I'm sure I can get a drink regardless.
No, come on. Start working for the team, Langley.
He says, I'm not sure why you want to shrink me and put me in a teleporting backpack.
Well,
Get you out of this forest, man.
yeah, we'd like to not die in the forest. I mean, that's all we're thinking.
You said so yourself. You're not getting a drink anytime soon in here. Time's a ticking for you and for me.
I mean, if you could have a drink tomorrow or you could have a drink maybe like 2 months from now, it's up to you if you want to wait that long.
Oh, throat would be so parched and dry. Seeing as you drink nothing but alcohol.
Goes,
Can you imagine not having a buzz for that long?
Oh,
I'll take my chances, mate.
you'll be sober for months. Is he unmovable?
So, to get things back on track, gentlemen, I suspect that the consequences of sending a living person through this bag is not limited to color change.
Right.
Boo?
That was the thing.
Finally, pay no attention to him or her.
I can get. So I mean, you're still smaller, right?
Yeah.
I mean, pay no attention to her.
I think it would still be a good idea for you to get a bird's eye view.
Do that. Look to and look for what? Landmarks?
Anything, any
Orders,
break in the
boundaries?
canopy. Boundaries,
you-
certainly.
If you change into a Pegasus, are you able to take a passenger?
I think so.
Because I have awful keen, perceptive eyes.
You're also tiny.
Oh, I am tiny. I'm a,
strength check.
It's worth a shot. If you
You just fly him there.
plus Rove. I say on the slide. Plus, it keeps her away from that orb.
Truth.
Okay, so are you turning yourself into a Pegasus, Rhysa?
well, how about this?
What's happening?
I have. I mean, it still works if you're a small little tabby cat. Would you feel okay if I cast Alter Self at one higher level? I could grow wings.
What does the spell say?
It only says. I mean, you assume a different form, and you can get the two things it lists are either aquatic adaptation or change appearance. Oh, change appearance or natural weapons. But it's alter self.
Oh, you don't have
I do.
What's the next one up?
Polymorph.
Yeah.
But that's 4th level. Alter self is second level. I'm just wondering if
Do you not have a 4th level spells or spell slots?
It's like, I mean, if we're gonna be going through our day, I don't want to burn only one of my 2.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, and we don't really want you resting anytime soon. I mean, yes, that's a good idea.
Okay. So, okay. So here's what I'll rule. I'll rule that with Alter Self that you have to change something about your person. So you can't just grow wings out of nothing. Like you'd have to make your arms into wings.
Then that's what I'd like to do.
Okay. All right. So you do that, and your arms sprout these beautiful feathered wings. And I'm assuming you want to fly up.
Yeah.
I take my rope and I tie it together, double fisherman's, and then I crisscross loop it around her chest and to her back. So, and then I tighten it up, and then I crawl onto her back, and I say, "Cha, off, Rhysa!" And I say, "Oh wait, sorry. I mean, let's go."
I don't know if Rhysa's strong enough to do that.
No, I'm wee. I'm wee.
Oh,
He's
right.
a wee one.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just a kitty.
Was that a part of this plan all along? Is you just wanted to ride Rhysa?
Wow, that's
Oh wow.
I mean, I've been wanting to ride Rhysa since we met.
Oh man.
Okay.
We're in the presence of a lady.
Yeah. So okay, Rhysa, how far do you fly up? So the canopy-ish of the trees is maybe like 60 or 70 feet above you. It does get pretty brambly up there, or like lots of branches.
Sure.
But do you fly through the canopy, or like what are you trying to do here?
I want to fly well past the canopy, do a big circle.
Sure.
And myself and Ruark, just anything in the
Rhysa?
Yeah.
I whisper in your ear and kind of tickle your neck with my tail. I'm like, hey, let's go high like the birds fly, like the big birds.
Well,
Like let's go super motherfucking high. Like let's go thousands of feet up.
I mean, feel like the cold or whatever starts. I want to kind of get as high as I can.
Gabby, our modus operandum here is to like get above the effects of the forest spell on the forest.
Sure. Okay, so why don't both of you give me a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
23. Oh yeah, no, 23. Yep.
Jesus.
Okay. And Rhysa also did that. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. You don't see much of anything but trees, except it looks as if to the east, strangely, which would be the direction you would have come from, you can see a large river that you don't remember seeing before.
is it within a day's walk?
Oh yeah, it's actually pretty close to you. It's maybe like an hour or two in that direction, and you would hit the river.
An hour or two of walking?
Yeah.
Okay. What about go ahead.
So I got these guys over. Whisper earring.
Okay.
I'm asking, does it flow north to west or east south, or north to south or east to west?
Good question.
It flows north to south.
Awesome. Cool. So if we can make it to this river, we can follow the river.
That sounds
And now remind me, what was the town that we just left out of?
Blankalgo.
Colgo.
Where the fuck is that on our map?
That is
That's
not
right.
on the map. Because
Is it
I
by
made it up.
that ship icon?
Yeah, it's by the ship. Uh-huh.
Hold on, I'm already out.
Our ship in the shop.
All right.
Yes. Mothership.
Is this a big river?
Yeah. So you could assume that actually, can we get closer? It's the fuck, I forgot the name of this river.
The river that's on our map.
Yeah, the one that kind of runs down by the mountains and kind of curls around.
That's badass. That's exactly what we wanted.
Rove
Yeah.
claps gleefully at the mention of water.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't see that. It has a name. I forgot the name. I don't know.
That is the name.
It does have a name. But yeah, it's quite wide. It's a wide river.
The Morin River?
Sounds right.
It's called the something run. I think it's the Morin Run.
The Morin River Run?
Yeah, yep, it's that one. Well, you think.
Potentially.
Yeah. It's big enough, and you know that that's the only large river running through the Briarwood Forest. So.
Okay, so
Yeah.
well, no, I don't want to split us up. I'm tempted to just drop off the kitty and fly over there myself.
Drop off the kitty.
Wait, why don't you make us all tiny and turn into a Pegasus, and we'll all jump on you, and then we'll ride, because we've all secretly wanted to ride you, and we'll get out of here.
Because that will tap me for the day, and knowing our current luck, there's going to be dragons or something.
Dragons.
So I think I'd like to recommend we walk.
Yeah.
Man,
try and get to the river. Let's
but we could avoid.
Let's just say it. I'm tired from you riding. All right.
But it's not about that. I totally hear you, and I want to validate your feelings of being tired about that. But I also just want to bring up is like a little food for thought that as we land travel, we can run into a lot of issues and problems, and it's really nice to avoid that and take a more direct route. So that's all. I just food for thought. Want to play devil's advocate here? Whatever. Take it or leave it.
If the forest lets us.
Bouncing between like woke and retrograde in such a weird way. Okay.
Welcome to Nathan.
I'm
gonna defer to me. Ah, yes, Rove, the crazy Titan, ever the voice of reason. I say we get closer to water. Water is where I'm stronger, and the river does not sway. The river has one path. So if we follow the river, we'll know exactly where we're going. I don't think we should tap ourselves out. I also think some strange feeling. I don't think the creators of this world would allow us to just kind of bypass going through the forest. If you get my meaning. I think we're going to have to walk through it.
Probably not gonna.
Langley says, "I'm with the fish."
And also this is slightly different than yesterday because we have ghost Peirs.
Right.
We have what? We have ghost what? Oh yes, ghost Peirs.
All right, so
and he corrects you and he says, "Well, you've always had me. You just couldn't hear me."
That doesn't make me feel better.
Rob is thinking about all the alone time that Peirs could have been around with. It's kind of like, oh.
So I'm gonna descend, drop off Rourke, and de-wing myself.
Okay, you descend, you de-wing. Okay.
Painful.
And you continue on through the forest. We can just say that Karn and Kaz are there. Karn's just in power down mode. All he can do is walk. And Kaz is just really not feeling good, but he can still walk enough to, keep up the party, but he's just not feeling good. Oh, which reminds me.
What?
We didn't do any downtime activities last time, so maybe we can retroactively do those right now. So we ended with a rest, if you remember. So, first of all, Rove, why don't you go ahead and give us a Constitution saving throw? Yeah, see how you're feeling.
16.
All right. You're feeling pretty good. Rhysa, did you want to study any books or copy any spells or anything like that?
Well, it seems like we're gonna be here for a while, so sure, I'm gonna do one more of the where the hell is it? I'm gonna take one more of the Tome Reader inspiration. I'm gonna take my first of the Tome Reader inspirations.
Okay, sounds good.
I think that I'll forget what I have been reading.
Sure, sounds good. And then Ruark, do you want to make anything, or do you want to read a book or anything?
What do you think?
You want to make something. Okay,
I'm gonna make some shit.
why don't you give me an insight check? Okay, and you can use your chart for, yeah, so you can make whatever you want to make with that, which is probably something not very good, but still useful. All right, so then let's continue on. So you continue walking through the woods, and keep in mind that the woods right now is kind of just like, you know, oak trees, I guess normal-ish looking forest, save every now and then you'll see a black tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you are walking towards the river, you notice that the northern part of the forest, like if you were to turn and head north, looks like there's a lot more pine trees, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And as you continue heading sort of on this edge of the pine forest, you're kind of like, you're still heading east to go to the river. You can notice that in this pine forest, that there's a lot of, well, you notice these, those venom cartridges from the spiders.
Ew. Like the teeth, the fang?
Yeah, the fang things that you found before. But you do not head in there. You continue heading east to the forest, or excuse me, east to the river. And okay, so with which you, after 1 or 2 hours of walking, you do arrive at the river.
Nice.
You can hear the sounds of the river as you approach. And as you get there, you can see that the river is a very large river. It's probably, I don't know, 50 or so feet across. You know, it's a big river. It moves kind of fast. There's a lot of current.
Rove frolics into the shadows, running ahead of the group, giggling like a schoolgirl.
However, Rove, once you get closer to the river, your heart sinks because the water is jet black.
Oh no!
And as you look at all the trees by the riverbed, they're all blackened and dead.
Come on. Oh, he's visibly disheartened.
Yeah. And then as all of you arrive, why don't you give me a perception check?
Oof.
Everybody?
Yeah. 10.
Get it.
Okay, all right. Ruark is ready to destroy. So Ruark, well, I suppose Ruark and there you go. You're welcome. Ruark and Rove, I suppose. The first thing that you notice is you can see a bird moving around up in one of the trees because you're very perceptive. And it's like a blackbird, crow of some kind. And then both of you kind of simultaneously see this weird little lump on like the banks of the riverbed. It's like a white, almost looks like the size of a palm. It's like this white round lump that looks bizarre. And water is like, you know, pushing against it, like almost like it's blocking the flow of water. And right as you look at it, above you, the crow goes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So this is in the black water?
No, it's like a couple inches into the water, right? So it's just just barely in.
What? I'm sorry. What's in the water right now?
It appears to be a unusually smooth and polished white, round material.
I want to go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to poke it with a stick.
Sure. So you poke it. It feels like it's kind of buried in there or something.
Okay.
So yeah. So do you grab another stick and figure out a way to get it out?
I want to.
Wait, but first,
are there any edges on it or nodules?
As you poke it with the stick in the mud, you can feel that there's nodules underneath it, in the dirt, but not on directly on top where you can see.
Please be careful, Rob.
yeah, maybe we just hold on for 1 second.
Definitely.
I go over and kind of cock my head and go, "Caw, caw, 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 caw," and just try to like start to communicate with the bird just a little bit, and hopefully it will recognize me as a kindred spirit. And so I want to discern whether or not this bird is trying to tell us something like watch out, or if it's peeved in any sort of way, or if it's just acting normal and it's like, yo, what's up?
I'm trying to get it something shiny as well.
I'm trying to get its basic move and intent and emotional state.
Got you. Let's see. What is its emotional state? Its emotional state is
perturbed.
Its emotional state seems like it's wanting to get attention.
Is it trying to get our attention and direct us to something, or warn us of something?
You're not sure. You're not sure. It's just
so I look at the bird and I walk towards the water, towards that white thing, and I'm still looking and to see if its emotional state changes.
It kind of cocks its head at you and then it flies away.
All right. Well, that wasn't very helpful.
We may have satisfied its intent though. If it just wanted us to investigate that body, you know.
Bro, I have I can grip, I can manipulate objects at a distance if you.
True, you got mage hand, don't you?
Yeah, if you'd like me to feel more comfortable that way.
By all means, yeah. I don't want to get any more infected than I need to be.
That's a good point. So, I would like to cast Mage Hand, and you said about the size of a palm.
Yeah, roughly. Small ball.
Can I grip it from above and pull it out of the water?
So you, and out.
Please ready a firearm.
Yeah. So you lift it up and it just looks out this thing in mud just kind of comes rises up out of the water basically, and as kind of the water drips off of it, you can see that it is
a skull.
A humanoid skull. Yeah.
I knew it.
What kind of skull? And is it attached to the rest of the skeleton?
No, it's just a skull. It's a humanoid. It could be like a half elf, a human. Like
I'm really good at knowing if it's a human or elven skull.
It's not elven or human.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go attune myself to the world and let y'all do your thing for a second. I go and dig my claws into the earth and start meditating, and I'm trying to get that state where I can tell if there's other humans or elves or undead around us.
You're feeling pretty good.
Exactly.
Feeling pretty good about it. So no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you're feeling pretty good about it.
Curious.
Yeah. And
is there anything we can do to investigate it?
What's that?
Is there anything we can do to investigate it, guys? Is there anything we can?
Yeah, let's check the bank around it and see if there's any tracks of any kind.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there any other sign? Are there any other like signs of passage or anything, Gobby? Or is
Sure. Why don't y'all give me a survival check?
Or is it like obviously been there for a while?
Oh.
Hey! For once, I'm actually a survivor.
Rourke, did you roll?
Yeah, but apparently everyone's almost as good as me, the nature boy. So I'm actually sulking over in the corner, licking myself Still tiny, kind of like feeling a little
Still
bit
tiny.
overshadowed by the fish guy. I'm like, I'm getting a little, I'm butt hurt.
Bro reaches down, just kind of gives him a little quick nuzzle on the ears. It's all right, little buddy.
Bro, you don't necessarily see any tracks or anything, but you do find this really bizarre looking piece of stone.
Okay.
And as you like kind of dislodge the stone from, it's kind of like it's also in the riverbank. As you dislodge this stone, it's kind of this long stone with these like prongs coming out of it, and you deduce that it's some type of spearhead.
Oh.
And once you clean it off a little bit more, it looks pretty darn similar to the Sahaugin spears when you bought them.
So this is potentially a Sahaugin skull, y'all.
Right.
Or
it was killed by.
Or it was killed by Sahaugin. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
But so they've gotten this far up the river.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have the help of the drow, so I mean, they could open a door to anywhere, and
No, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming the drow are using them as fodder, warriors.
Definitely. Though I have no love for the sea devils. This definitely reeks of exploitation.
So, do we, even though this river's black as pitch, do we keep walking upriver?
Let's keep it in sight, but I wouldn't recommend we spend any more time close to the river than we need to.
Hey, Peirs.
Yes.
What do you think about this? And now that we're out of the woods a bit, do you have any idea of direction? Should we be running north to get to the White Witch? What's up, buddy?
He says, "I'm not entirely sure. It is a bit auspicious. That you should find a skull."
Langley?
Says, "Hey, I don't really know what to fucking do, to be honest. I just want to get out of these woods, just like you do. I don't really fucking know."
Langley, all right, Langley, don't tell anybody. I pull out a little bit of a wine skin and I say, look, half. I give him a slug.
He smiles at you, Rourke, and he gives you a cheers. And you can notice a sense of depth or something within him looking at you, like some sort of like appreciation. Like something clicked in that moment when you like offered him some alcohol that had been building for some time. So you can go ahead and put on your sheet. You can always get +1 to anything with Langley, like any kind of persuasion or anything. Yeah.
Like a friendship. We're forming a friendship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friendship.
Mm-hmm.
I like Langley. I think he's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Langley says, "Well, we are planning on going to Whitestone, correct?"
Yes, eventually.
Because if this is the Moor and Run, it leads right to Whitestone.
Hey, mate. I remember you wanted to get some of your treasure, if you will.
He did. He did. And he gave it to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So here, he's already good there.
I just wanted to make sure we hadn't forgotten that.
Yeah. So he's good on that. He wants to go to Whitestone.
Mm-hmm.
But he says, I do agree with the fish that maybe we shouldn't walk directly on the riverbanks.
Why do you say that?
Sorry, Rhysa?
Why do you say that?
Just, well, clearly, according to Rove, there's the fishmonger people, whatever you call them, Sahaugin, at least one of the spearheads. So I don't really want to
be surprised walking along the river.
Also quite toxic.
And he looks at you, Rove, with kind of genuine disgust.
Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, mate. I don't want to catch where you go."
So I'm feeling a little antsy, and you see my tail twitching around, and I'm like, hey, I think we should like kind of pick up the pace here a little bit. Anybody down for a jog?
A wee jog.
My dress is really long, but sure, we can.
My dress is really long.
But you remember the Lord of the Rings when Gimli and Legolas are running? I mean, like because like the end of the world could be happening. Like I feel like we should do our Lord of the Rings jog.
Our jog to Isengard.
All right. It looks super awkward, but I'm gonna like cut my dress a little bit to like a little bit past the knee, and like.
Does she have a tail? Does she actually have a tail?
Could that warrant a perception check?
Sorry?
Could that warrant a perception check?
Wait, what are you doing, Roar?
She hiked up her skirt, and I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can see a tail.
You might have been gone, but I insinuated that I might have had a tail.
Okay. I mean,
all the guys are just kind of like.
I will allow you to make a perception check, and I'll allow Rhysa to answer. How about that?
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure there's no tail. Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hoof it, but that's probably.
Okay.
All right, let's head north.
So y'all, yeah, okay.
I'm able to help us move at like a full speed on difficult terrain, and so I'd like to facilitate us, kind of being like, hey everyone, look where I step, and so I'm gonna kind of lead, and we'll take off at a jog.
Okay. So you jog straight north, and
we're like 50 or 60 feet into the woods from the river, so we can still see it, but we're not like amongst the black trees and the
yeah. Is that how far the trees go? Like go back.
Ooh, that's a good question.
What I really don't want to have happen is like we we lose discipline for a little bit and suddenly we're totally lost. We forget.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm not gonna let us get lost.
No.
I mean, as much as you can try.
Yeah. I know. I recognize your skills, but we're in a magical.
There's magic afoot.
Wooded hellscape.
Does it still feel like the magical woods, or does it feel more natural now?
It feels like it's always felt.
Crap. All right.
Thanks, man.
I interrupted you, Gabby. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so y'all continue to jog, led by Ruark, who does a pretty amazing job leading you, sort of around parts that would have otherwise slowed you down, and it does, does help you to make some good time. So as you're jogging, why don't y'all just give me some perception checks?
Can do.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So Ruark, and Rhysa, and basically everyone but Rove. Up ahead, by the riverbank, you can hear some.
I hold up my hand, and I'm gonna try to sneak up. So I would like to use stealth, and I whisper in the earrings like, just hold back, y'all, and
No.
What is it? And I'll sneak up.
Sure. So as you sneak up, you can see amongst kind of on both sides of the riverbed, you can see roughly like a dozen or so Sahaugin. These ones look a little different. They're kind of like a little bit more pinkish than straight blue. They have elements of blue, but they're kind of like pink and blue a little bit, like fuchsia and blue. And some of them are in the water, some of them are outside the water, kind of like roughly around a dozen or so. And it appears that some of them have had some sort of kill. It looks like a deer of some kind, and there's just like blood everywhere.
and that they appear to have ravaged this carcass. And they have a sense about them that is looking like they're full, or they maybe just ate. They're a little bit lethargic. They're sort of just like chilling out. And yeah, that's what you see.
Word.
All right. I feel like I would like to. So I come back, sneak back to y'all, and I tell you what I see. And are you? They look lethargic, like it was just after lunch. So we could drop a fireball on them.
I thought we could.
B, we could avoid them. C, we could trick them, set a bunch of traps, and lure them into it.
That too.
Or D, we could kill all of them and keep one that looks like the smartest leader of the bunch to interrogate.
I also like that plan. That's a good plan.
What's the vote, gentle people? And I hold out my wine flask to Langley again. And
Do you actually have wine?
I have one tiny little. It's a drinking like a water bag, but it's filled with wine.
Okay. Oh, because you filled it with the wine from. Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Oh, the nasty wine?
No, not that wine. Hell no.
Okay.
Rurik, you said these. Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead.
No, Rhysa, what's up?
Oh, you were about to ask Langley something?
No. I'm just, while we're talking, I'm like palling up, and I like handed him the flask as I took a sip, and I'm looking at you. What do you think?
You said that they were oddly colored.
They just look different. They look otherwise, other than their color, they look identical to the other Sahaugins.
So maybe it's like regional differences and
potentially, yeah. Yeah, you're not exactly sure. I mean, Rove might know something about that. We can maybe.
Yeah, do I know it?
Yeah, Rove, why don't you give us a history check, or nature, whichever one you want.
It would potentially with advantage, or just standard.
Yeah, you're from this area, ish. You're from the bay to the north, so yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Bay.
History.
Oh my god! What?
Wow.
How does that happen?
How do I roll a 1 twice? I know jack shit about these guys. These are weird. I'm feeling kind of creeped out. Never seen them before.
Yeah, you think that maybe they look kind of friendly.
Nah, fuck that.
So again, what do we think? Do we want to engage, not engage, get more info?
Maybe actually, I can be used as bait. I actually might want to try communicating with them.
Ooh.
So I think that so
attack on site. I'm just saying, maybe try something different.
Why don't we kill most of them and just keep one?
Have we any sense that they speak a common language with us?
Ooh,
I speak Aquian.
He speaks Aquan, which they would probably speak some variation. You'd actually, Rove, you probably would know that. Actually, no, the Sahaugin actually have their own language. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they do have their own language.
Let's kill them all.
But maybe some of them happen to know Aquan. I don't know.
We've been in this forest, and I am so pissed off. I want to fireball something.
I want to fireball something.
I'm always happy.
Any plan that involves that, I will support. You two gentlemen are the tacticians. I would want to provide that input.
I would like to fireball something.
After that glowing phrase, I turn to Rurik and I say, "Let's go with Plan C. Kill them all, take one. How do you want to set this up?"
So Rhysa, how stealthy are you feeling? I get in the middle of my friends and I extend out with my energy, and now you feel like you can pass without a trace. So You get a +10 to your stealth check.
Sweet. But out of character, isn't that something that happens in an aura around you?
No, it's I have to concentrate for 1 hour, and a veil of shadows and silence radiates from me, and it makes me and my companions free from detection and blah blah blah.
So we all have
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
it. Okay.
You have a +10 to sneak now.
So then I will go and sneak up with you, getting your back in case, and we'll bring you so that you're close enough to drop a fireball. And can you do a spell slot higher to make the radius bigger or alter it in any sort of way?
It'll be fiery and hotter.
More fiery, more hot.
Also,
But what's the
Rhysa-
rate?
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry.
No,
I was just.
Quite.
I'm wondering what the radius is. Is there like a huge radius? What is it? 30 feet, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But that's radius or diameter?
20 foot radius.
20 foot. And Gabby, are each of these 5 foot step things?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
5, 10.
That they are, my friend.
Why?
Let's do a.
Why do I only have 5 hit points?
Yeah, so everyone needs to rest because no one's.
Yeah.
I think no one's really healed. So go ahead.
No, we slept.
I know, but no one has updated their character tokens.
Gotcha.
So
Hey, you can get almost all of them except for the guy with the staff and the one down there.
so
That's
the ones on the map that you can see in the river are underwater. You can't see them, so they're not necessarily there. They're
there's about
you just seen them like surface here and there. Like you just know that there's roughly about that many, and that there's probably 5 or 6 in the river. They're not necessarily there.
If you dropped something in the center, you could still get 4 on either side of the bank.
It's true. I would love to. Is there any way we can call them towards us?
Yes, but if you're going to do that, let me set some traps first, and then wait, and I'll move north and get in position so that when you do that, I can sneak around and try to get one of them for us.
And Rove offered to be bait, so
I will. But if we're all sneaking, I might as well just do some surprise attack. I don't want to try talking to people anymore. I'm just feeling fighting.
Okay, so go ahead and move your characters where you want to move, and give me a and give me
Gabby,
a
before we get into attacking things, I want to deploy the mechanical spiders.
Okay.
And I will have them.
Sure. I was just gonna say, which by the way, I think I want to rescind what I said last time. So I think each time you use them, it's like you're using the full poison. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I thought about it and I was like, no, that's too powerful.
Okay.
So it's just using 1 poison per.
Mm-hmm. So they're empty now?
Yeah, so we can just say if you want that you fill them up with something else.
Okay. I'm gonna look and see what I want to fill them up with real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have anything else that's nefarious, guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down. Is that where y'all are? Is kind of like
Not yet.
Rove, wherever you're gonna be, that you're. Yep. Okay. So in front of Rove. Ooh. Okay.
Maybe Langley will go over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till you guys figure that out.
Or he'll just go down with Rove.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like hiding in the bushes or trees over here.
Okay. Yeah. He'll be kind of hiding with you.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone go ahead and make a stealth check, and remember you do get +10 because you have passive on trace.
I'll do that in just 1 second. I'll find the. We had 2 spreadsheets.
One of them is in the Facebook group, I think.
The party items is the dock.
Party items.
So Rhysa, in front of you, in between you and everything, keep in mind, and I pointed it out before I left, that's an acid trap. And so if they start coming at you, just line them up so they run through that.
Yeah, sounds great.
Oh, I have one more standard poison, Scotty. So I'd like to use the other poison that I have.
Sure.
To inoculate my spiders with.
Sounds great.
So this stealth is a +10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have not been looking at that.
Shoot that so very much because roll a 4.
Okay. Let's see. Has everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Rove has not rolled.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. We'll just take the first one. Okay, you're fine.
21.
31. So, as everyone's getting into position, Rhysa, you step on the wrong twig. And there's this loud audible crack that just sounds like something stepped. You kind of immediately freeze in your tracks. And these 4 Sahaugin to the right of the river look up in your direction. They don't just seem to see you. They just heard you. And they begin to walk towards you, or walk towards the sound. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative now?
Okay.
And then we'll see what happens.
A baron.
Does this work?
Okay. Oh my God, Rourke is ready.
Hell yeah.
Rourke is so ready. Okay, so everyone's on there. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, so Rourke, you could have an opportunity to go. You can also just bypass your turn too. How I think we're gonna do this is, yeah, the round after. Yeah, basically, as long as you guys don't give your position away, you can get a surprise round on them.
Nice.
But if you want, you can do something else. If you want to set another trap, or I don't know,
I would like my compatriots to be able to get a surprise round in. So
Okay.
I would like to give them that opportunity.
Sure. It's okay. And then Rove, you're next. Do you want to do anything preemptively right now?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. All right.
Unless summoning a turret would be a stealthy maneuver. I feel like there'd be some sparks and lights and stuff.
I'd have you make another stealth check, I suppose. I suppose that's all it would be. So
I'm good. I won't risk it then.
Okay. So let's. Oh God, that's right. I don't have an actual keyboard. I have a fake one. Okay. So, oh God, this is I'm moving a little slower today with this, y'all.
No
Bear with
worries.
me. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. The ones on the left side, 2 of them on the left side go into the water, and then and these 3, so they move 3, so they get 3 more movements. Wait, 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 more. Wait, no, 3 more. So this one's gonna go. Oh, what was that? 1, 2, 3. This one's gonna go. Oh, look over here. 1, 2, 3. And this one is gonna go 1. Oh, yeah. 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So what happens with the acid trap? Tell us, Rourke.
So when sprung, corrosive acid sprays onto the target, dealing 48 acid damage. Additionally, the target must make a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, one random item equipped in either of their hands or their clothing or armor also takes damage, potentially destroying the item.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, they got Jesus. They probably succeeded, I think.
So then their weapons aren't sundered, but they still take 48.
Oh yes. By the way, they're most of the Sahaugin are carrying like makeshift tridents, like made out of coral.
Ooh.
48 damage. Okay, I'm just
Nice.
track of this old school pen and paper. Bullshit. So 13 damage.
13 acid damage.
You can hear the Sahaugin hiss as the acid burns its skin. Then we are going to go to, I think everyone gets, an action before them then. So, yeah, they're surprised. So, okay, Rhysa, what do you do?
Oh, you know what I'd like to do? So they haven't. Do I see that they've seen me?
No.
They have not seen you. They just stepped into the trap and got hurt. So they haven't seen you per se.
I just know there's something afoot.
Yeah.
I thought I had something.
Rove, you know that with the Sahaugin that their eyes work much better underwater than on but they're not obviously completely blind. They're just not as like perceptive as they are on land as they are in water.
Okay. Good.
Okay. So they haven't seen me. Here's what I'm going to tell you what I'd like to try and do.
Sure.
Let me know if there's something that's going to obviously stop this. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
So I can dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
And try to skirt around them.
Okay.
Such that they wouldn't be able to see me.
Sure.
Is there any chance of that?
Well, there's
always
a chance. Yeah, there's always a chance.
Go around the other side of the tree.
Do that. By the way, I always forget to use this, but I have a transmuter stone.
A what?
A transmuter stone.
Okay.
Which can do a couple things. One of which grants me a speed increase of 10, and then I take an action to change it to different things.
Oh, that's cool.
So, is that I can dash 80 feet?
So wait, you have a transmuter stone, and then you're doing the expeditious retreat, which makes your speed. Transmuter stone makes your speed 40, and then expeditious retreat doubles your speed.
Lets me dash as a bonus action.
Oh.
So
yeah.
So that's right.
But you want to just take your whole turn to move.
You double dash.
Yep.
You have a double dash.
That would work then, my friend.
Okay. So I would love to try and go 1, 2, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to another tree very far away in a stealthy way.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll stealth for me and add 10.
Okay. This is gonna suck. 19.
Okay. They apparently did not see you.
Oh,
nice.
Jesus.
So.
Okay, that's my turn so far.
Cool. Alrighty. So then, top of the round with Mr. Ruark, what do you do?
All right. Well, I saw some slip into the water, and so where I saw them slip into water, I have this really cool thing I made called a force grenade, and I would like to lob that force grenade into the water.
Oh shit! And that's multiplied. That's that gets Force and Sonic do more damage in water.
That they do.
Cool. So I am going to attempt to do it right about here.
Okay.
And I should be able to affect hopefully 4 of them.
Well, remember, the ones that are in the water aren't in that exact spot.
Cool. But,
so,
I'm going to do my best to discern.
Yeah.
what
yeah,
what
yeah,
the multiple, what the damage could potentially be.
Sure, sure, sure.
So cool. So let's do a dexterity thingy do bob there,
Yeah. Okay.
which would be that 21 plus what is it called? The proficiency bonus is 3, I believe. So that would be a 24.
Yeah. So
I believe a touch attack of 24 to that area would probably, I'm guessing, work.
yes.
And so each target would take normally 2d6, but because they're in the water, is a sinking bomb, the threat range doubled, and it deals 46.
Ooh,
Okay. So let's see.
that was
All right. Well, looks like you hit 3 of them. So 3 of them do take 11 damage, and this huge, water cloud spurts out, and some of the Sahaugin are. Do they? Wait, do they get a saving throw, or are they blasted or anything, or is that not?
Oh, that's what it is. Each target must make a strength saving throw or be
That's what I thought.
thrown 10 feet away from the center, and they become prone.
Okay.
But I don't know if you can become prone underwater though.
Well, they're prone out of the water.
you can become dazed. I don't know.
Oh, and it could knock them out of the water if it knocks them 10 feet. Okay,
it
cool.
very much knocked them out of the water. So they're also so the ones right on the riverbanks. Those 3 are. Here, I'll just put this one.
Like fishing with dynamite.
Yeah, those ones are prone. I'm having a hard time because I don't have a mouse either. So, just remember those ones are prone until their turn. Okay. So cool. Ruark, do you want to move at all?
I also would like to. Oh, I don't have much of those left, do I? Well, shit. All right. I'm gonna line. Yeah, I do want to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move my character to the bank of the water, which seems a little dangerous.
Okay.
And I am gonna take a shot downward, southward, trying to hit both of those guys in one fell swoop. Because I go before them in initiative, I get advantage to my attack, and I will shoot them with silvered bullets. Also, because of the way the rules work, I have to roll for both of them. So the first one is a 21, and the second one would be a. Come on, babe.
Are you shooting the ones that are prone? Is that right?
The ones that are right here.
Okay.
Because I'm in a line, I'm trying to pierce through them.
Yep, and you get advantage on both attacks.
So the second attack was for the second one is a 16.
Yeah, I think they both hit. You hit them; they're not that hard to hit.
Okie dokie. And so the first one will take, I suppose, only 9 points of damage. Could that be right?
I suppose I can do it this way.
Wait a second. Where's my additions? It's supposed to be plus. That's not right. Something screwy.
What's happening?
It's supposed to have all the additions. It's supposed to be the die roll plus your.
Fortunately, we don't have Dylan here. He could probably help you figure that out. I have.
Let me look at your character.
Yeah, maybe Terry knows.
It's supposed to be plus 5. It's easy. It's just plus 5. So look. The first one's a 14, and the second one's a 7. Let's just make it simple. 14 to this guy, 7 to this guy. My turn's done.
Okay. 14 damage and 7 damage. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. You kill the first guy. Describe how you kill it.
He just takes a shot through him, and he looks down at his chest, and with shock, and then he keels over.
Okay. I love it. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Mr. Ruark.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Rove, what would you like to do, my friend?
All right. So I would like to toss my mechanical spiders out.
Ooh. Where
Um,
are you going to toss them?
I'm gonna try and toss them out right here.
Oh, okay.
And I need to. Is it dark or light outside? Is it daytime or night?
It is daytime. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to try and do this somewhat stealthily.
Okay.
Or at least like kind of roll it on the ground, like an underhanded kind of bowl.
Ooh, and just have the spiders crawl out.
Yeah, just from behind the tree.
Okay.
I need to check again real quick what their ruling is on the roll. Let's see, spiders. Okay, spiders. Sorry, guys. I've only used this one once before.
Yeah, okay.
You're good. Take your time.
First into a 2d4 plus intelligence modifier of brass metal spiders. So I just need to roll a 2d4 plus my intelligence modifier. So 3 plus, I believe that is 4. Yes. So 7 spiders pop out right here.
Ah.
And as my bonus action, I would like them to crawl over and bite the shit out of this dude.
Uh-oh.
So I'm sorry, I always forget how these work. So does he take the auto damage and then he has a turn on his turn to try and get them off? Is that how it works?
Correct. So
Okay.
he takes.
So he takes 7.
Yeah, he takes 7 damage, and then also has.
Is it a dexterity check?
I believe so. I'm not
That's
sure
what I
what
think it
standard
is.
poison. It's standard poison.
Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, no, it's a Constitution. Never mind.
Okay,
I
so
was thinking of
Constitution.
just brushing the spiders off. So he got not very good.
What
He
did
got
he-
9.
Yeah, it's not going to do it. So he now has disadvantage on all his attacks.
Thank you. I will mark him. That looks like a poison symbol. Okay. Poisoned. All right. Anything else on your turn,
And
Rove? Do you want to move?
I believe throwing the spiders was my. Yeah, I would like to move, but try and do so stealthily.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and move. Sorry, here. Let me make some spiders. That's spiders now. I'm gonna try and move kind of around the back of the tree to here.
Okay.
Is that will I have to make a stealth against this guy to
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And I believe we still have pass without a trace going, Ruark?
We do for now.
Till he casts another concentration spell.
Exactly.
But that's
Yeah.
29.
You're probably good.
Prob's good. So that's when I'm gonna end my
good.
turn.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So, Ruark, you notice something large in the water.
May I make a perception check? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I jumped the gun.
You're gonna see it. Don't worry. So it comes out of the water, and it's this large Sahaugin with 4 arms.
Whoa.
And
I have never seen that before.
got this really pretty sort of like purple shell armor, and he's holding this really nice. Well, you assume it's a he. This really nicely crafted metal trident, and then it is going to attack you.
Me?
You.
What did I do? No, I'm just teasing.
Saw it.
Okay, so
That's
first
true.
of all, it's going to try and stab you with its trident twice. Yeah. And I think I have all your ACs on your thing.
My AC
19?
is that's correct.
19 and okay, 13 and 18 plus. Well, I'm sorry, Rourke, you're gonna get hit twice. So that is gonna be okay. So the first attack's gonna hit you for. Oh my. Okay. 13 points of damage.
Oh boy.
And
Buddy.
No, the first attack is going to hit you for 15 points of damage. The next attack is going to hit you for 13 points of damage. And then he leans in towards your chest to bite you with his razor shark person teeth.
No.
Oh, I don't think he hit you though.
They have 5 hits where we need to run.
Yeah. He did not hit you. You luckily dodged quickly out of the way, and do not get hit anymore. Next up, oh, actually,
I don't like actually.
no, he should have got advantage on that roll because you're bleeding. So.
Oh no! People get disadvantage to hit me on this till the next initiative, I believe.
For what?
Don't I get advantage to hit? No, I'm wrong. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, it's okay. He still didn't hit you. So, anyways, then you can see a smaller Sahaugin person, what appears to be female, holding a strange coral staff.
Oh yeah, take her out. She's a captain.
And oh, okay. Yeah, she appears to cast some spell that you don't know what it does because nothing happens. Okay.
What are you doing?
Then.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I was wondering. I can't.
Oh, I have a big sword and I'm sharpening it with a file.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
It's like it's getting like blanked out from your camera.
I like to fidget while I'm playing.
Nathan, another smaller Sahaugin kind of rises above the water and stabs you with its.
Oh God.
With its.
Again?
Spear.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
For not that much though. For 5 points of damage. Okay. This one's prone, so it gets up. What's it gonna do? It's gonna go back in the water, I think.
Well, you took more than half of my hit points in one round. So.
Let's see.
Racing.
These people, what are they gonna do?
What is that Langley on the road?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is taking a little longer. Well, actually, Ruark, you're the only one that they know of, so they're just gonna move up towards you.
Yeah.
This one's gonna throw his spear at you. Yeah. Oh wait, I think it's only advantage on melee attacks.
Ruark, you gotta fade back.
Never mind. I'll just take the first one, which actually is still a hit. Okay. So Ruark, you're gonna take 2 points of damage from the spear. It, like hit your little toe. This one. Oops.
Hey, I have a
10,
big toe.
15, 20, 25, 30. This one's also gonna attack you with its claws. But I don't think it hit you.
What?
So
Does
never
it
mind.
not have a +9? No way. Come on now.
Okay. This one. Wait.
We're big boys now.
Yeah. Apparently.
Fight with the gloves off, man.
I know.
The one that steps on the trap is also gonna.
I really felt that the gloves were on.
How can I move it? One. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one's also gonna throw a spear. Yeah.
Ooh, wait a second. He's really far away from me, right? Which guy?
This one that just attacked you.
Oh no. Okay,
He's
that
20
sucks.
feet. But I think he's missed you, so it didn't matter. This person has spiders on him. He can still move though, right? Oh, he gets to roll. He gets to roll to get the spiders off, right? That's probably a no.
Nope.
Just gonna go with no. Damage. Don't need to add. Oh, he takes 7 more damage.
Yep. Whenever he fails, he
that's
gets hit again.
good.
They will bite him whenever he fails.
Oh, that's good.
And remind him of his failure.
Okay, so he's not feeling very good.
Nah.
But he doesn't know what else to do, so he's gonna walk. Oops. He's gonna walk up towards Ruark. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And we can. Can you move the spiders to?
Yeah,
go?
I'm trying here.
Can he hit you? Let's see. 5. No, can't hit you, Ruark. You're out of range. Sorry.
Oh, nobody else? Was that all?
Actually, no.
God,
Nah.
you had to open it up.
Actually, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
You had to talk shit.
I
Billy
know.
Mays here.
I think they're just gonna. I think there might be one
Fucked
more.
around, we found out.
So yeah. So this one's gonna hurl his spear at you.
Dude, dodge it.
Oh, that's gonna be a hit, my friend. Oh, but again,
How you doing, buddy?
It hits your other foot for 2 damage.
My other little foot, my little toe.
5, 10, 15.
Wait, are you still tiny?
No.
Okay, another spear, Ruark.
How many spears do y'all have? And where are the other ones coming from?
They're coming from the water.
If they're that far away, way down there, they've got mega minuses to hit me if it's that distance.
No, they can throw a spear for 20 feet.
20 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they can throw a spear 20 feet.
20 feet's not bad. 20 feet's relatively close, dude.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one can't hurt you, though. No, Nathan, this one threw a spear here.
Ah, son of a bitch.
No, they're not throwing spears from down there. They're moving and then throwing
I guess I'm
spears.
practicing being a pincushion right now.
They also
Basically.
can move a ridiculous amount in the water. FYI.
Didn't they get
Huh.
hit by a force grenade? Jesus.
I feel like the Sahaugins are better aquatic people than the Tritons are. They have all these advantages. I mean,
Don't
yeah.
tell yourself that. You're awesome.
But like, they're getting all these bonuses, man.
That's bad,
Okay.
that's bad self-talk.
Okay, sorry. That just took me longer also because my setup's weird right now. Okay, so now we're moving on. Okay, who is next? Whoever's next, go.
That me?
Rhysa, yeah.
Okay, so I think okay. Well, they're in the water. Fucking bastards.
So here, the ones that are, it's just this one and this one that would be underwater. The rest are not.
Mhm.
If that's helpful.
Yeah, that is helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I have a nice line on some for a lightning bolt,
Nice.
or I can nuke a lot of them with a fireball. I think it's fireball o'clock.
Wouldn't
Oh,
you?
wait.
Would you hit Ruark as well?
I wouldn't angle it. I would have it stop right at his fur, the edge of his fur. So.
Or maybe she would singe my fur because I looked at her butt.
Yeah.
He did look at my butt. He did look at my butt.
Looking for a tail.
And that was ungentlemanly. So yeah, how about we put a little bit of,
What?
that sucks. It's the best I can do.
No, go to the. Well, they're in the water. Shit.
In the water, that's yeah.
Alright, dude, I would do lightning bolt. Lightning would lightning affect them in the water at all?
Oh my
Oh.
God, yes. Lightning would fuck their world up, dude. Shoot it in the water.
Why don't you fuck up their world? Why don't you?
Yeah, shoot it right into the water.
Okay, so here I'm just let me you can see my arrow, right? Like if I did that,
Uh-huh.
would it affect my goal is to go for the big formed
Big boy.
bad boy, and then would it have any sort of radiated effect in the
So wait,
water?
are you shooting it on the water first of all, or are you
I mean,
shooting it in the
if they're
line?
if they're standing in the water, it's gonna go down their bodies and affect other things in the water, wouldn't it?
Yep.
So
It's
like,
gonna-
just firing straight forward would still do the same thing. You don't have to shoot the water.
Yep. You just have to shoot in the line to hit the second guy behind the big guy who's in the water, and you're gonna toast him.
That seems reasonable to me.
But if that second guy makes their save and they get out of the way,
And it probably wouldn't.
yeah, then it
Take
probably
a
might
chance.
not work. Yeah.
Roll the dice, my friend. Roll the dice. See what happens.
I mean, anyone who's standing in the water can act as your lightning rod. So if they all have to save in order for it not to affect people through the water.
Oh yeah, dexterity saving throw, save of 16.
Okay, so we'll do the Baron first. Yeah. Ugh. But let's see. He might have some cool thing. So we got 12, which I don't think is high enough. And then the normie. Yeah, definitely also didn't make it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Way to go, Rhysa.
Thank you.
Sweet. So
Cool.
who gets that?
So give us la démarche.
Yeah, I don't care what Cass says about you. You're all right.
What?
I'm gonna have a talk with Kaz.
Say what?
20. Ah, that's a lot of ones. That sucks.
20 is still a lot of damage.
20 damage?
20 damage?
20 damage.
Man.
20. 20. Okay. Okay. And you know what I'm gonna do instead of I'm not gonna damage the other ones, but what I am gonna do is they must make a save. If they fail the save, they are stunned.
Cool.
Okay. So it is.
Well, and then I'd like to run.
Okay. Maybe I'll have them. I'll do a Constitution save. That seems more alignment. All right. And Rhysa, what is your spellcasting DC? 16 or 15?
16. 1/6.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'll just do 2 more for fun. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like Rhysa, a couple of them are stunned.
The ones in the water, or
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. In
that's
fact, it's going to be these 2. That's oh shit. Fuck, man.
What?
So much better with a mouse.
Did the big guy get blasted nicely?
Oh yeah, he took 20 damage.
Got blasted.
Yeah. So did the guy behind him. Okay. You know, we forgot about Langley, so I'm gonna do 2 turns for him, if that's okay. I forgot about him. All right, he's gonna actually move out here, and he's gonna go bang bang.
He shot me down. Bang. Bang.
Bang. It hits the ground. Okay. All right. Looks like they're both hits. I don't have a D12, so I'm just gonna do a 2d6 and give him the benefit of the doubt right now. A 9 and 5 plus that. Okay, what's that? Oh, well, Langley shot one in the throat and killed it. Over 2 turns. All right. Next up. Oops, I kind of lumped that turn in with the Sahaugins. That's fine. Next up, we will go to the top of the round with Ruark. What are you going to do, my friend? You are surrounded by Sahaugin.
All right. So as a free action, not free action, I'm sorry, as a bonus action, I am wearing a fancy new long coat of ambiguity, and once per day, I can activate its blur effect. So
Sure.
that would be
Blur.
the first thing I would like to do.
Okay.
The second thing I would like to do would be to heal myself with.
What are you going to heal yourself with? Cure wounds?
I have a cure wounds,
Okay.
which.
Okay.
And I would like to take it a spell slot higher than normal, so that I can do an additional D8. So I'm going to do 1D8 plus 2D8. Or 8 plus whatever that says. What is it? Why? No, it shouldn't have added that 4. I don't know why it added the 4. So it's the 8 and the 1 plus 8. So 9 plus 8, 17 points of damage back to me.
Okay. Nice.
And then after that, I would like to move. So let's see,
Ooh,
31,
You're
41,
gonna get the attacks.
41, 41. Let me just adjust my hit points. Okay.
Sure.
I would like to go north and east. But I know the map ends, so I would like to kind of go off the map a little. I don't know how to do it. But you can understand that I'd like to move 30 feet northeast of where I'm at.
I mean, this is a little cheating, but I think we'll just move everybody down because that just makes everything easier.
Thank you. So we're going to attempt to move like up over here. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
maybe like, let's see, 5, 10,
So
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so as you move, the big dude, the big guy, he,
Wait, blur spell. Wait, hold on. Let's see about blur spell before you start assigning damage to me.
Thank you.
Hold the phone.
It probably
Blur.
just makes it so they have to roll normally.
Blur says, your body becomes blurred, shifting and wavering to all those who see you. For the duration, any creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. An attacker is immune to this effect if it doesn't rely on sight, as with blind sight, or can see through illusion, as with true sight. So disadvantage to hit me, please.
But the shark has advantage.
But they have advantage, so it just neutralizes it. Okay, so actually, hold on.
So you rolled a 9.
The big dude didn't hit you, and then the other 2, I'm sure, probably don't hit you either. So yeah, okay. All right. Cool. Anything else, Ruark?
I don't believe I can do anything else on. I don't think I can do anything else.
Sounds good. All right, Mr. Rove, what you gonna do?
So seeing as he does not need to be super concealed anymore down here, Rove is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you know what? Just for shits and gigs, I'd like to roll stealth again, just to see if anybody sees me.
Let me just hold on. Let me see if Cure Wounds was a constant. No, it's instantaneous. I probably need to roll a constant. Let me roll a concentration roll.
Oh, because you got damage. You have to roll it. How many times were you hit? Like a lot.
like 50 times.
Roll
or something like that.
maybe roll like 5 times for it.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling a Constitution saving throw. I'll just rule that. It could be different. I'm just gonna roll a con save.
You sure you don't want to do Dex? I mean, I'm much better at Dex save.
No, it's definitely not dexterity. Okay, well, you definitely failed one, so your pass without trace is over.
That's okay. I still want to roll. Yeah. I still want to roll stealth, just in case. So they see me. If this guy definitely sees me.
They see you walking out. They're all like,
I'm out. I'm here. I'm single and ready to mingle, fellas.
Okay. So what do you do?
And so I would, well, for one, I am going to use Scorching Ray. And 2 of them, I would like to head for. How far is he away from me right now? Oh yeah. Well,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The Kool-Aid Man busts through the door.
Oh yeah.
I would like 2 of them to head towards the big guy, and one of them to head toward. Can I see this guy in the water here, or is he out of the water?
What are you talking to? What?
Scorching Ray.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's right. For some reason, I always get confused when you cast the spell.
Let me. I know.
I don't know why.
It's that one spell.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Ignore that.
That is definitely a hit. Yeah.
So the first, all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Sweet. So the first two hit the shark dude, and the third one hits this guy here.
Sure. What's the damage?
I will give you a nice roll. Oh, and I did that with my special wooden wand that I have.
Ooh, what does
So
that mean?
I believe that adds another D4.
Oh, oops, whoa, no, that was wrong. Okay.
So there you go.
Oh, all
yeah,
right.
so
That was fruitful.
11 fire damage per per
You got
thing.
more damage. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah.
And did you already move, Rove?
I did. So he takes so the shark takes I believe that's 22 fire damage then.
Oh, sorry. Wait, oh, the one in the water?
Yes, because I hit him.
Okay. You kill him. Tell us how you kill him.
This big boy here.
Oh, that one. Whoops.
This big
Fail.
boy here takes 22 because I
Fail.
hit him with 2 scorching rays. And the smaller guy that was down at the bottom only takes 11.
Oh, well, I accidentally deleted him. And it won't let me make a new
He
one.
has fallen out of the world for
Fuck.
some reason.
Why won't it let
just
me make a new one?
some kind of interaction with, I don't know, the magic.
It was
There he is.
It was
There he is.
divine intervention.
There he is
Okay. And okay, so 22 damage on the big boy.
on the big boy. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
yeah.
The big boy might
What's up?
have. Oh, the big boy has other pluses. I thought you were hitting a normal Sahaugin, so let me just double check that saving throw.
Sure.
Sorry.
No worries. That's a 21 and a 13 to hit on the 2 that went his way.
Oh, it's just a hit. Oh, sorry. They don't roll saves. Okay.
No,
God.
it's just a big
Scorching
ball
Ray,
of fire.
I
is
will
a-
read. I will read that spell. Clearly, it's just too
Please.
complicated for me. All right.
Does it? So it's a hit, though, yeah.
Yes, it still hits.
Oh,
Yep.
guys, they have a relatively low AC. This is good.
Yeah. Cool.
Fuck, I probably should have aimed at the magic staff wheeler, but no worries. So
Alrighty.
big boy takes 22. Small guy down here takes 11.
Right. I got that.
Mm.
Didn't save it though. That's concerning. Okay, there we go. All right. So 5.
And then
Oh, are you still going? I'm sorry.
I have a bonus action left. I
Oh,
think.
pardon me.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I can do anything with it. Yes, I can. I would like to use my Boots of the Winding Path,
Ooh.
which I infused a while ago, to move right back here. Bloop. I just pop out of existence
Ploop.
and pop back in behind the tree in my original cover. And I would like to ask if I can be stealthed again because of that.
So you want Nathan to cast Pass Without a Trace again?
No, I'm wondering if I suddenly just vanish from where I was before and am behind cover again, does that automatically hide me?
If you duck behind it, you have to make a stealth check.
Word. Can I make
Sure.
a stealth
Yeah.
check on
Yeah.
that?
Give me a stealth check.
Sweet. Ooh.
Okay. Well, they appear to. I mean, they did see you go. You know, they still saw you go behind it, but they don't quite know where you are right now.
Okay.
So next up, we got Big Boy. He's gonna trudge out of our side.
No, Roar, disengage and get out of there, dude.
Okay.
I'm really trying. I don't know
Okay.
what's going on here.
Okay. So those were 2 attacks. That was not disadvantage or advantage. So
Yeah, I know the 16 hit.
oh yeah, definitely. Let's see if the 10. No, the 10 doesn't. No. Okay. Okay. So Ruark, you're gonna take 8 damage, and then he's gonna try and bite you.
Dude.
But I think he missed. In fact, I know he missed.
Better not have
So-
12, the plus 12 to bite.
So that's that. Oh, this guy makes a dexterity check.
No. Okay. Spiders hurt him for more. Okay, he is not looking good. Those spider bites, not feeling good for him. Okay, you know what we're gonna do again? We're gonna grab everybody and we're gonna lower everyone again. Okay, so this person goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oops, 30. I'm gonna move everyone first and then do all their attacks.
Oh no, are they attacking me still?
Yeah.
And can that guy also has disadvantage on all his attacks because of the spiders, Gobby?
Right. Yeah.
And needs to make another another saving.
Oh no, I did, and he failed, and he took more damage.
Oh great.
Oh, come on, die.
Ow,
He's-
you're bait.
He's still alive this round.
Oh, oops, sorry. Let me replace this box with a number. Like last time.
God, there's a lot of these things. Okay. Ooh.
Also,
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, do it. Okay. Here, let's do work first. Okay, so I'm gonna do these attacks 2 at a time. So these will all be, oops, or not. Jesus. So that attack hit. That attack did not. That attack did not. Okay. Right. So, Ruark, you're just going to take 5 points of damage from all that. Believe it or not. Okay. Then let's see. Man, I'm so much slower without a mouse. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Okay.
So the guy who rolled a 1, did anything untoward happen to the fellow who rolled a 1? Do I get an attack of opportunity on that one?
It was just like a pathetic attack. Like, no, because attacks are, in my book, attacks are like different. When you roll a 1 on attack, you don't open your, like, I don't, like when you guys roll a 1 on attack, I don't, not like, oh, well, the enemy grapples, you know, like, it's more for skill checks that I do that, or like ability checks, like 1s are bad. Okay. So, oh, you know what though, Ruark? This girl, like, hold on, she might need to move. 5, 10.
Where's Langley in all this? How come he's not helping?
Oh, he did. He killed one.
Okay.
He goes at the end of the round. All right. So, oh, I forgot he. Oh no, he rolled a 1. Never mind. Okay.
Wait, so some of them attacking. Some of them were stunned, right?
Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah, you're right. Here, I'll just randomly choose like 3.
Well, you had marks on the ones. The snail mark is the one that was on the stun.
Oh. Okay. So then I'll just move this guy back.
So you forgot to give us homework.
Is that still the same damage? Did any of them maybe not hit me?
No.
They all hit me.
Those ones weren't affected. Ruark, the girl casts a spell on you. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
You know, it wouldn't be the first woman who cast a spell on me. Fuck me. You got that out for me this gaming session.
No. Oh, I think you're okay.
If a 19 isn't okay, If a 19 isn't okay, I'm fucked.
Yeah. You're good. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna just some of these Sahaugin are gonna attack Langley, but Rhysa, if you want to go while I do that, feel free to.
Real quick,
Just to
which one is the maybe priestess?
good. Great. So the priestess. See how there's 2. Oh, whoops.
Right here. This one.
Hold on.
That one.
That one is, but
here. I copied the wrong one. I should have copied this one.
Yeah, there's also
So it's the one with the staffs. So see how the little miniatures have the staffs? Those are the priestesses. So the other one's stunned right now.
Oh, there are two priestesses.
There's two priestesses.
Okay. Is that priestess in the water?
Yeah, but she has her head up because she's looking at what's happening. So
the one up top.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say from now on, everyone has their head up.
Okay, great. Well, then hopefully, hopefully a fireball right about here, sorry, will blast the Baron, the priestess, and one of the stunned guys.
Okay.
Right, 20-foot radius.
Okay. Langley's looking bloodied after fighting the Sahaugins.
Okay.
Just
Sorry, Langley.
Just so y'all know. All right. So what are you casting, Rhysa? Sorry, it was
Fireball.
Oh, fireball. Okay.
Yeah.
Deck saves.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do the two small ones first. Well, I was gonna do the stunned one at disadvantage, but looks like she's already just gonna fail anyways. So
That's okay.
yeah. And then the big guy. So the two small ones fail. The big guy got he got 15. Is that
Not enough. 16.
oh?
Ooh.
$27 fire damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Wow, Rhysa, describe how you obliterate and murder all of them.
Yes.
This small mushroom cloud detonates, bursting outward, and he's thrown bodily into the land, like over Burke's head.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
All right, I crack my knuckles and I say, who's next?
Next.
But I will. Actually, but my voice cracks. I'm really scared, so I'm gonna like try to get back behind a little bit behind Rogue.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then we've got Langley. He pulls out a dagger. He's not gonna be able to do much because although he did hit. Okay, cool. Top of the round with Block.
Well,
there, my dude. What's your
I
health
am-
like, Brewer?
oh, 28 out of 60.
Oh.
No big deal.
By the way,
Not bad.
Langley slashed another's throat and killed another one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
The one that's blocking my retreat, I can't believe you killed the big one. Amazing. The one that's blocking my retreat that would be north of me is going to take 3 shots to the face.
Oh. Ow.
Blam blam.
Blam, blam, blam. Let's see if any of them hit.
Ta-ta.
Any of those hit?
The second two.
All right. And then we will go blam and blam. So 23 points to his face.
Okay, tell us how you kill him.
He had a head, and then pop goes the weasel. He didn't have a head.
Okay.
So has anybody played Mortal Kombat? You ever
Hell
seen
yeah.
a head? You ever seen a head explode?
Fatality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna do a babality, but I decided to go with the traditional fatality. No friendship for them.
A babality, is that with extra explosion? Michael Bay style?
No, I don't know.
It's like babies.
Babality.
Turns you into a baby.
Oh no.
Okay.
Or everyone. Well, I'm also going to move.
Oh, you are.
Nice.
Yeah. I most certainly am going to move.
Are you
Let me.
gonna be able to move without getting attacked?
No.
I already took my bonus action, so it will just be a regular movement of 30.
Okay. Well, you do
actually get hit twice.
Son of a bitch.
For that's 7 plus 4, so 11 total damage.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, that's all. But now you can move.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet north of them, and I'm gonna duck in to a bush and attempt to hide.
Yes.
Well,
There's my 31 stealth for ducking into a bush.
no, you can't. You can't do passive out. Remember, you don't have passive out trace right now.
I'm not doing pass out trace. That's my regular stealth roll.
God.
My if it was pass out of trace, it would be a 41.
That's insane. Some would say OP almost.
Some would say OP.
But not this guy.
Well, it's the shoes that give me that +1 that he put on the list, the Keledex.
The shoes.
It was just those shoes.
Just the shoes. Sure.
Okay. Alrighty. So, cool. Mr. Rogue, what are you gonna do?
Me next.
I'm gonna potentially help out my dude Langley over here. Seems to be holding his own, but could definitely use some help. I'm gonna cast another Scorching Ray, 2 on the southernmost guy and 1 on the guy right in front of Langley. Oh man.
That's what's up.
So
Okay.
25 and 20 both on this guy.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
13 on this guy.
Yeah. Tell it. You don't even have to roll. Just tell us they kill him.
Shit. I pop my fishy head out, my fins like, and I'm like, yeah, and then they just kind of pop into cinders, and I duck right back into the bush.
Okay, and 13's a hit on the other guy too.
Sweet. So does he? Let's see how he's feeling. This is also done with a wand, so I'm gonna do a little
Sure.
for D4 here. And he can take 10 fire damage, please.
Tell us how he dies.
Same way. He just goes. He says, "Oh!" And he just spontaneously combusts, and then like Wile E. Coyote style, like he's just like an ash, like a Sahaugin shaped pillar of ash with eyeballs, and then like that crumbles, and the eyeballs blink in surprise.
Okay. These other people go beneath the waves. You don't see where they go. They just go beneath the waves and swim somewhere.
I assume my spiders disengage.
Actually, they just kill him.
Word.
So
Nice.
you see his body floating in the water, and then your spiders crawl out of the water.
Nice.
Okay. Ruark, these two appear to be smelling, following your blood trail, finding you very easy.
It's like, what? They can't do that. I'm the guy who smells.
So they are actually going to attack you again. Yeah, but your blurness does make it difficult. I don't think they hit you. They're trying though. No, they didn't hit you, but they're trying. Okay. Then it's on to Rhysa.
Oh man. I'm a little worried about. Ruark.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Ruark's kind of worried about Ruark.
Ruark's worried about Ruark.
Well, given that, I'm gonna. What is that? Oh, shit. Cool. I'm going to launch magic missile.
Magic missile.
At the darkness.
Attack the darkness. 2 on this gentleman and 1 on.
Okay.
One.
Give me la damage.
So the first 2.
Uh-huh.
I think that's adding. Yeah. So 5.
Five.
On the first.
Explodes in pink light.
And 4 on the third. Or,
4. Okay, auto hit.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to move, Rhysa?
no, I would not. I would not.
Okay.
Hey, wait,
Excellent.
those the ones that you shot, did they die?
Nope.
Dang.
Nope. They're that was the first time they were hit, actually.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
won't be the last.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Langley. Okay, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to take a shot, but unfortunately, because of the woods, he will get disadvantage, but we'll see what happens. Boom.
Just a heads up, guys. I have a hard stop at 5.
Okay, sounds good. Well, he missed. Cool. Ruark, what are you going to do?
Which one? They both look like they took some damage. How hurt do they look?
Well, one took 5 and one took 4 damage.
Okay, so not that hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have that many hit points. All
No, they do not.
right. All right. Let me think here. Give me just 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this one out.
Okay, dude.
All right. I guess we'll just take regular shots at them. So we're just gonna blast the one in front of me first. We're just gonna, yeah. Hopefully, we'll be awesome. It will be awesome. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
Wow.
Law of attraction.
Called it. It will be awesome.
Yeah.
So the first guy is going to take 12 points of damage to the face.
Okay.
Nope, that didn't do it.
He's still alive. Didn't
All right.
feel good, but he's still
This-
kicking.
Doesn't feel
The second shot was a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and that is going to be another 8.
Okay, yeah. So you just shoot him in the throat.
Oh God.
Does he go down?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, and the last one right there, he will take the third bullet, and does a 20 hit? I'm assuming it does.
Yes.
Come on, big damage. Oh shit, 16 points.
16. Oh. So yeah, you shoot his like collar, part of his collarbone off or something.
Clavicle. That's his
Yes,
clavicle.
clavicle, and he's not looking good, but he is still alive.
I would like to move.
Okay, move 20 more. Wait, then he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
I know.
Okay. Yeah. No, missed you. Okay. All right.
Of course it did.
Oh, thank God.
Rove, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go as far north as I can.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. And let's see. What kind of range we got, fellas? Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Everybody's in range. Hell, I might as well keep going with this. Scorching Ray. Here we go.
Okay.
1 per each. Everybody gets some. You get a Scorching Ray. And you get a Scorching Ray.
Oh shit! You rolled a 20.
You get a Scorching Ray.
Who was the first one?
Dude, look at the third one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that's 2 crits for Scorching Ray. So this guy on the on the left and this guy on the right are both going to take those crits.
Sure. All right. Give me La Demange.
Oh, so that's for the crit boys.
Okay.
Plus another D4 because it's that magic wand.
I'm gonna whisper. We were into the earring.
Yeah.
We were talking about keeping someone hostage.
Oh, true.
That doesn't sound like a sweet nothing.
That's as
Rove,
sweet as I get.
tell us how the one up by Ruark dies.
His hair catches on fire. Did he have hair?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Whatever kind of fur or flammable bodily part that he has, it's flaming. So he's just gonna be running around on fire for a bit.
And just
like,
eventually falls over
yeah,
dead.
he's a little soggy, so it kind of goes a little slowly. So
Okay.
he ends in a steaming mass. The guy on the far left, does he die at all?
No.
With 20, what was that?
Oh, how much
21
damage?
fire damage?
Believe it or not, he does not.
Wow, he's doing well. So there you go,
He's
fellas.
not looking very good. He's not looking.
There you
He's
go,
looking
fellas.
real rough.
Jeez, Rove, why don't you pull your weight with this crew? I mean, do something already.
Just
Okay.
just lightly toast him a little
And
bit.
then Rove, right after you do that, the priestess whom you just hit, she glowers at you and she hisses, and both of them dive under the water.
Oh, okay.
Away.
Oh my God! Don't let him get away.
But she does take a moment to like look at you and see it.
Okay. I flip her off. I give her the finger.
Yeah, that's when she hisses at you, I guess.
Well, shit. Okay, I guess.
Cool. Okay. Langley runs over to you, Ruark, and he says, "Hey, mate, you okay?" And he grabs your hand.
Oh, you know, never better, mate.
He says, "Shit, you look terrible."
Well, you know what? You don't look so good yourself.
And then he says, "Well, there's only one lady around here, anyways."
And you know what? She showed me her butt. She didn't show you. So, you know, the law of bros. I get first crack at Rhysa.
Anybody's butt. Got like a little bit of a. Anyway.
I think I'm gonna start flirting with Rhysa now because she you know.
That would make me feel so comfortable.
Oh,
How do I play this?
No, but in all seriousness, don't let them get away. Like for real.
Oh,
I mean,
well, they're swimming
away.
under the water. They're fast swimmers. So.
But they're not the only fishy person.
Are they faster than me?
Um.
Do they have a swim speed
Are we
better
out
than
of
30?
combat now? Or
They seem like they might be a little faster than you, Rove, but you really don't know.
Can I hop in the water and give pursuit?
Yes, please.
Sure, I suppose.
I
I
want to try and chase one of them down.
Okay.
Stand by, real quick. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm going to cast. Is it Long Strider?
Sounds right.
Oh
Yeah, I'm going to cast Long Strider on Rogue. So you get plus.
Fuck yeah.
Plus what? Say what?
Plus 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
I have a swim speed of 40 now.
Okay. So, Rove, you get in the water. The first thing that you notice is that it has this thick, oily, black tar substance in the top of the water. Kind of hard to breathe in.
Oh shit, this is gross water.
So why don't you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Fuck it, let's do it. I'm already painted and puking up black stuff. Yeah, get fucked.
Oh! Okay. All right,
Did
Rove.
you just say get?
Yeah, I get fucked. 26.
Nice. All right.
Michael
Okay.
Phelps up in here.
Okay, Rove. You swim and you swim. You can hear the sounds of the Sahaugin swimming ahead of you. They got a little bit of a head start since you're on the land. And why don't you go ahead and give me an athletics check?
Come on. Let's see.
You're also you're in addition, the Sahaugin I suppose are also swimming against the current because it's flowing this way and you're swimming.
I mean, we're both swinging against the current. So.
You're both so I suppose it doesn't really matter.
So Gabby, I'm not only a very perceptive fellow, but I also run really fucking fast through the woods when I want to.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually going to run along the bank, healing myself as I go. And I'm going to try to see if I can keep eyes on them. And I feel fairly certain I can outrun what they can swim.
So they don't ever surface when they swim.
Oh, and they're also under like.
Because they can breathe. They have gills. They can just swim underwater. They have no need to come up.
And there's no way I can see through the water
Well, it has a black opaque substance on the top of it, so not really.
I'm still gonna try
you can like run and you can still do that. That's fine.
Add a 4 to that, Gabi.
Oh,
16 for
16? 16 athletics. Why don't you go ahead and give me an athletics to Ruark as well. So you swim and you swim and you swim, Rove. You swim and you swim until you are beat tired.
Damn it.
And unfortunately, you don't even see, you can't even see them underneath the water.
Shit. Okay.
And unfortunately, Rove, or excuse me, Ruark, you don't see anything at all. You just run, and eventually you just see nothing. One thing that you do come upon Ruark as you run is you come upon, actually, Ruark, why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay, perception, right here. 21.
Okay, so Ruark, as you're running and as you're running along the bank of the river, or wherever you're running, you can see something catches your eye out of the corner of your eye, and you can see sort of down by the banks of, well, not entirely down by the banks of the river, it doesn't really matter, but you can see a single little blue flower.
Shit, I stop. I stop, drop, and roll the other way.
But then you can also see maybe 5 or 6 feet from the blue flower, you can see what appears to be some sort of corpse.
What does the corpse look like?
I don't know. Do you
look
go
like
and
a
investigate?
I do not go and investigate. I already told you I stopped, dropped, and rolled the wrong way.
I want to go and investigate.
Okay.
Fuck this.
Okay.
I'm going to step on no pedals. I stay on the edge of the blade. I want to go and see what that thing is.
Okay, well, I mean, so then Ruark's probably gonna have to come back. You're gonna have to regroup. So you have to tell you what he saw, and then.
I'll. All right. Strength in numbers. I'll go with Brave.
Don't even have to go with me if you don't want to.
No.
Okay.
I'll probably.
So,
I mean,
scaredy cat.
let's get Rhysa though. Let's bring Rhysa with us.
Sure.
You know, even though she doesn't have a tail, whatever. We still like her.
So cool. Thank you.
It's like, why are you roping me into this, man?
I mean, maybe we could get her to get some more fur.
All right.
Is this a build your own girlfriend?
Okay. So so the rest of you walk over. It takes you some time to get up there, and you walk, and you can see that indeed there's just a single. And it is one of those bluebell flowers for sure, but it's not like a grove of them. It's just a single bluebell. And there's a corpse, and as you sort of from far away, just investigate the corpse. Well, first of all, it's not a corpse; it's definitely a skeleton. It looks like it's been there for a long time, and it has a blondish gray beard that goes down to its waist.
Oh man!
And it has this long, scraggly hair kind of coming out about down to its back.
Is it undead?
It isn't alive, so no. It's a skeleton. It's just like a skeleton of a humanoid. And underneath its arm, you can see some sort of journal or book or something.
Let's go get that.
Yeah. Mage hand.
When you investigate around there, you can see that the book has a title, and you can't see completely what the title is because his arm is blocking it. But you can just see Of the Briarwoods. But as you do so, and as you sort of look at that, you can see that growing from his body are all these little mini blue flowers. They're really tiny.
Nope.
They're like baby blue flowers.
No. We do not want any. What we want to do is take time to go back and search the bodies of all the dead
and another
fish people.
thing. Sorry, you can also see in the river there appears to be a really old-looking makeshift raft with 4 dredges that dredges. It's like a stick that you push on the bottom of a river. It's
a gondolier.
Looks pretty old, or something. So you also see that like right by the riverbed as well.
Word. Okay. How rickety does it look?
It looks old. It's still floating. It's still sitting on the water.
You guys want to get back on a boat?
Sure.
It's not quite the Drake's
Sure.
Reprise, but it might speed things up a little bit.
Yeah, the Triton's Reprise. What do you think, Rourke? What do you want to do?
I want to go back and search the bodies and of those other ones that we just killed because it might provide some sort of clues. And so I want info. And then after that, I want to stay away. I don't want to use any rickety ass boat. If we're going to cross the bank, I would like to do it like by some other means.
Well,
I wasn't trying to cross anything. I was trying to going up the river.
but I would like to. Okay, well let's start with the with searching the bodies.
Mm-hmm. Would you happen to be able to mage hand that whatever book it is
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
out of
yeah.
the skeletons?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sure. So, Rhysa, as you just sort of like investigate, because you can tell that these little flowers are little mini bluebell flowers. You can see that like it looks pretty simple to just kind of, with mage hand like lift up the arm and grab the book. But you will need to be making a check. You show? It doesn't look that difficult.
We're gonna
Like,
move at a safe distance.
Like it looks pretty easy, but basically saying like if you fuck it up, but it looks pretty simple. Like it looks pretty easy.
Bro,
It's really easy. No pressure. Don't fuck it up.
I have one more +4 for you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Just fuck it up.
So if you can't make high enough, got +4 and waiting in reserve.
Okay. Is this a what kind of check is this?
This is gonna be a sleight of hand check.
Oh, sweet Jesus,
Okay.
23.
Okay.
23. Okay. So you easily lift up the arm, Rhysa, pull out the book and put the arm back. These flowers don't even notice.
Armpits, like.
Yeah, I know.
What?
It's sweaty. Yeah, and you can see that the title reads Bestiary of the Briarwoods.
What kind of?
Bestiary.
A bestiary.
Bestiary, yeah.
That's terrifying. I'm gonna quickly flip through it. How bestial.
So one thing that you notice, I wrote this all down somewhere. Fuck. Shit. One thing that you notice is that the book there's a lot of the pages have been ripped, and some of them have been taped together, and a lot of them are folded back into this book. And so basically, without having to look for what I lost, oh, here it is. I'll just post this in the Discord chat quick.
Score?
Actually, no, I'll post this in the books. So basically someone, oh, I don't have a keyboard. Annoying.
Let's do it.
Let's go
Where's your list
to,
of books?
so if you go into tomes, I'm gonna post it there momentarily. Just give me a minute. Okay, it's gonna be on the second page because we're running out of pages. Oh, did it not copy? Love that. Amazing. Cool.
Sorry, where are we right now? Oh, Thomas. Yeah, I got you.
Just give me 1 second. Okay, it should work now. Why is it not working? Fuck. Well, okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I think maybe having multiple keyboards attached, having a problem copying and pasting. Paste. Okay. Well, I guess it's not allowing me to paste, which is super dumb.
Well, that's all right because we're having a problem staying alive in these woods. So,
Here, what if I do just manual copy? Jesus. Manual paste. Maybe that's what I have to do. Manual paste. Okay. Apparently that's what I have to do. I don't know why. So basically, you have to spend you don't spend an inspiration to read it, but you have to spend a downtime, like putting it all back together for it to make sense.
Then once you put it all back together, you can get a table of contents. And then after that, you can just spend more downtime to learn about different things. But right now, it's just a fucking mess, and someone needs to put it together.
Okay.
So that's that.
Is it just looking through the stuff? Is it just the bestiary, or does it have more clues as to like how to find the white witch and shit like that?
There's a lot of pages, so
Okay.
you don't
So
see
let's-
anything yet. It'll have to take someone like studying it and some work to figure that out.
Can we flip through and just see if there's any other pictures at all?
Not really.
I'm wondering if our little goat friend is in there with a quick skim.
And it's also like hand scribbled too, so it's like not like a normal book. There's just like it's like hand scribbled here and there, like about different weird things. And
So I'll take that and
Nice.
how are we moving to this?
I know you guys don't want to probably, and gals probably don't want to stop and rest, but I think that again, like having info, shit. I don't like that laugh you just did. I think we should study this book.
Yeah, I mean, we can. I can rope trick again if we need it.
Oh, there you go. And not sleep. Short rest.
oh, short rest.
Short rest would be very
Yeah,
nice.
you can rope trick short rest.
What does short rest do again? I forget.
You can spend hit dice to regain hit points. And I have arcane recovery, so I would regain some spell slots, not all.
You said spend hit dice? What do you mean
Yeah.
spend hit dice? What does that mean?
It's a
To see how much health you recover.
so you have a number of hit dice according to your level.
So that'd be 8.
You have 8, and you the size of the die is different based on character class, but on a short rest you can choose to roll those, but you're expending the dice, and then you get and then you regain the dice at a long rest.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a way to gain a little bit of hit points while resting for a short amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably a good
So-
idea.
Yeah, so you do want to look up Ranger what the hit dice are.
It's a
for
D10.
short-
It's a D10 would
No,
be
but
a
for short resting.
You have 8 d10. You can roll one, some, or all of them, and whatever you roll, you gain that those hit points back.
Cool. Alrighty. So,
Is that what we're doing, you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I cast rope trick. We're chilling out inside an interdimensional bubble.
Okay. So let me look at. Keep on forgetting.
I've literally lost no health in that last fight, so.
Why would you not want to spend all your hit dice? Like, what would you be saving your hit dice to
it's like-
spend on something else?
Because you don't get them back until a long rest. So if you feel like you're going to need to take another short rest, right? Like, you
Huh,
don't have-
weird.
well, no, I mean, I think Nathan. So, like, if you're trying to, like, if you're hurt so bad, you definitely just want to spend them all. Yeah.
Mm.
It's just more so like designed. Like, if you're not super hurt, like you can just do one hit dice if you're, if you want to, just to get a little bit more hit points potentially before next battle or something. So.
Okay.
I guess, like,
Yeah.
what's the point then? Like
Yeah, if you're really hurt, then just you do all your hit dice.
All right. Well, I did three hit dice, and I'm up to full. So cool.
Sweet. Alrighty. So so we hang out in the rope for a little while.
the rope trick.
In the rope trick for a little while, and then you come out. So is it just like you step out of nothing, just like bleh? Like
It's like a treehouse. It's basically a treehouse with like a hobbit door, or like there's a pane,
oh,
or like a
like
pane
you just
of-
walk into a tree. Like,
You
No.
well, you walk into like it's like a there's an opening. There's like a portal
mhm.
that people can't see and that people can't detect,
But we can see out of it.
but people can't see into. But when you go in there, it's like a
Got you.
It's a space. It's just like maybe like an ovoid that can fit up to 6, I think, medium or smaller entity.
Sure. Okay. Just go in there and you rest.
Mhm.
You come out. While you're in there, can you see things?
Yeah. Yes.
You can see out of it,
Oh.
but nobody can see in.
Okay. So while you're in there, you can see this curious creature walking. Curious creature walking along the banks of the river, and as it gets closer, you can see it's like a little man. It's like maybe like 2 feet tall, maybe like 1.5 feet, and he's got like cute little shoes that swirl at the tips, and
Okay.
he has a big like scruffy like grayish reddish beard,
Nice.
and his hands are all dirty, and he's wearing like a carpenter's like clothes, but like for a little mini person, and
Oh,
you can see
he's
him
like a
just kind of
miner.
skipping along, and he appears to be like looking for stuff underneath the roots of the trees as he walks by you, and
Okay.
shortly there after the spell is going to end. So what would you like to do?
I mean, let's maybe pop out, guys, and maybe try and find a bit more secluded of an area to rest. I don't know, or continue on. I don't know.
Is dude? Does he look fey?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's hella fey.
His little pointy ears, like big pointy ears actually for his size.
So if is the spell going to end while he's right there?
It's gonna end while he's passing you by, like he's gonna be on the riverbank. He's gonna be 20 or 30 feet away from you or so.
Anybody speak fey?
No.
Ooh.
What
Rhysa?
does he think of all the dead Sahaugin just lying around?
So that's one thing you begin to notice is if he looks around and he's kind of like prodding them.
By the way, before we went into the space, I don't know if you recall, I said, let's search those guys, all the dead bodies.
All they have on them is like coral spears. If you want a coral spear.
No, I was just wondering if it was anything that would be like a clue to what we're up against.
Not really. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, not really.
Cool. Is this dude in the bestiary at all? Or I guess we haven't cobbled it together yet.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, maybe.
Wait, could I have Gabi? I didn't need to use any hit points or hit die or anything during that short rest. Can I have maybe done something during that short rest to try and cobble this page together? Like lead through it?
Yeah, it'll be harder, but yeah, I'll let you try.
What do I need?
So why don't you give me a I think I originally said perception, but I think I'm gonna switch it to like maybe just an intelligence check. Yeah, investigation. That sounds good.
Sure. Oh my goodness. Jeez, I can't make heads or tails of this shit.
Wait, did you roll a d10? Oh no, no, you didn't. Okay.
I just rolled a 1.
Yeah, it's just a big mess. You have no idea. Yeah.
I'll take a look at it later.
Yeah, it's just a big mess. So.
But I would have liked to maybe summon my my spiders back if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah, of course. So the spell ends. You all kind of step out. The creature immediately sees you all and kind of just freezes.
I say, just hello. We mean you no harm.
And then, right as you say that, Nathan, he kind of takes a step, like he's like stalking and trying to be silent. It's like walking away, even though you can see him.
And I say, please stay. And I put my hands out like palms up, in like a show of like peace, and I'm like, hey, please, almost like the animal empathy that I speak to animals. I try to use the same sort of like body language with him. And I'm like, hey, we're peaceful, we're cool. Please stay.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not good at this.
His hands fly up in the air, and he says,
let me go, let me go. And he starts running away down the river, but he's pretty slow. It's like kind of pathetic to watch him try and run away. He's like maybe running. He is like maybe has a speed of like 15. You know, like he's like running with his little legs.
And I say, you're totally free to go, but please come back. And I yell after him.
Yeah, we're not dangerous.
Just please. We will share our food. We just want to talk. And I say, but we're not. And we don't. And we just leave him alone.
Right as you say food, Rourke, he turns around. He says, "Did you say food?"
I say, a man after my own heart. Come on.
Do you have any extra food? I'm so hungry. I can't find any potatoes anymore. I ate them all.
Come and share some food. Let's break bread and become friends.
Okay, well, don't try anything funny, okay, mister?
No, of course not.
As long as you don't either.
As long as you don't.
He says, well, I love being funny. Who doesn't?
Worth it for good company.
So you give him some food, Rourke, and he eats it famously. Like,
Oh.
So, my good man, what is your name?
He says, oh, where are my pleasantries? I'm so sorry. My name is BrownTom.
BrownTom?
BrownTom?
And he looks pretty brown. Like he's covered in dirt. He's wearing brown overalls, so it's pretty brown.
It's brown. Aptly named.
What brings you into this area?
He says,
They always ask me that. No, well, I live here. I have a little shop just down the trail. Across the river.
Well, how fortuitous for us. We have never been here before, and boy, some information would be fantastic.
Oh,
In fact, we would
valuable.
see it as a wonderful trade for your companionship and this lovely food that we're going to provide you.
Oh,
Yeah. And
okay.
depending on what you're selling, we might be interested in purchasing some wares.
Would you be? Well, I'm looking to make some cash.
Well, what is it you sell?
He says, oh, well, I'm a cobbler, of course.
Ooh.
he says,
So
Most of my race are cobblers. It's our standard profession.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, what race are you, good sir?
Well, known by many names, cons of many kinds, but most people just know me as Leprechaun.
Oh, well, that's
Okay. Well, yeah, perhaps we have been walking quite a while. I'm sure my boots are in need of repair or replacement.
he says,
Well, you're going to need to get across the river, and I will tell you don't want to swim in it.
yeah. What's going on with the river? This isn't normal, is it?
Rove is like squeezing out his shirt. Wait, what?
and he says,
Oh, I think that one has it already. Oh, pity you, sir.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better.
and then he looks over to you, Rourke, and he says,
Oh, no. Definitely wasn't always this way. In fact, I used to swim in the river all the time. Nice temperature of that.
Well, how long has it been happening?
Unfortunately, oh gosh, time's tricky.
Well, I assume that you would like it to get back to normal and clean,
I
so you
think
can swim in it again.
Quite a long time, but also not. I don't really know.
Super helpful, thank you.
Yes, but we will need to cross the river to get to my shop. I can cross the river. I don't know about you.
How do you intend on crossing the river?
and then he just blinks out of existence and then shows up across the river. He says,
Like that.
and then he goes right back in front of you. And he looks up at you, Rhysa, and he says,
Fairy magic.
Sorry, guys, my phone died there. What happened?
the leprechaun, Rhysa was like, how do you get across the river? It teleported across the river, it came back.
Nice.
If I wasn't trying to be stealthy, I would have done the same thing. Reserve.
But I don't know how you all will get across the river. Well,
I feel like we would like to come to your shop and we have plenty of food and maybe you wouldn't even mind some guests for the evening and we can tell you some tales and
I would love some gas. In fact, I can give you a bottle of Well, not a bottle. A drink.
So
I would like a little insight, please.
Insight. Yeah, I was. Yeah, totally.
This is a leprechaun, guys.
He says-
Leprechauns are known for being
He
wild.
says of my finest, and he pulls out his hand, and on his hand are little like thimble glasses, and he says,
Elderberry wine. The finest drink of the Peirs.
Oh, guys, Langley's fucked.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I like look. I give it Langley the eye and look at him so he knows I'm looking at him. And what does he do? I just I stare at him.
and Langley says, "We'll be joining you, mate.
Fuck.
You look like fun." And he says,
Perfect. Just cross the river. You'll see my shop. The trail is about, I don't know, a mile or two to the north. You'll see it. Follow the trail straight to my shop.
How far is it from bank to bank?
"About 50 feet ish.
50?
It's a big river. It's a wide river."
Rhysa, I know that you don't really want to expend all of your magic, but it is maybe getting to the end of the day. I like the idea of maybe being safe this time, and I know you guys love walking.
There's literally also a rickety raft right there.
A rickety raft?
Yeah.
But we might get rickety wrecked.
That's true. I'm gonna try and use that raft. I think, guys.
Yeah. Says the guy already covered in the poisonous.
I mean, might as
goop.
well. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all get on the raft. The raft is a little rickety, but it's doable. Just nobody should move too much.
Mm-hmm.
So you use the I forget what they're called. What are they called, Noah?
It's just a stick for a gondolier.
Stick for pushing against the bottom of the riverbed. I don't know.
A boat staff or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Why don't we do some acrobatics? Let's just do some acrobatics and balancing.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. So we'll just do some balancing. It'll be easy. It's not that hard.
All right.
You have to juggle while you do this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, hey, flying across, making it easy. Why not make it harder?
There you go. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So Rove, you're doing great. Fine.
I'm doing okay.
Everything's great.
Wait, you want everyone to work?
Oh yeah.
We're all on the
Yeah, it's pretty okay. Rhysa, it's a little tricky for you to balance, but it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not that bad. No, it's just staying steady on a round,
Gotcha. I still have that +4, guys. Just in case.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So y'all good. You get to the other side, walk up to the trail, follow it, and you can see after about 5 or 6 minutes of walking on the trail, you can see underneath the tree, you can see what appears to be a large shoe with windows and a door. The door is really little.
Wait a second. Let's pause before we get close. Now look, we spent that short rest to organize that bestiary. Let's look up leprechauns and read what it says.
But he didn't make it. He didn't make the check.
Oh, motherfucker.
I rolled a 1, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
+7.
Fuck.
Failed.
All right.
So, so yeah, you can see, the door is maybe like 4 feet tall. So you can actually go into this place. It's just everyone has to duck, like almost hunch over. And you walk in, and he has a bunch of clocks everywhere that are and he whirls around and he says,
Friends, welcome. It's been so long since I've seen really anyone here. Come to think of it, it's been way too long.
And you can see on his fingers are the little thimble glasses that he showed you before, and he this time he's wearing kind of like this large buckled hat. He takes off his hat, and on his head looks like a small little potion bottle. And he says,
Grab a glass, my friends.
and Langley's the first to pull off a little.
Of course.
I'll grab one.
And it kind of has like a suction effect on his fingers. It's like they're kind of like, they feel like an eraser. It's a really weird material, or like rubber.
like a mind eraser.
Kind of, or yeah. Anyways,
So he grabs each person's hand and like puts like a couple drops in. He says, "Oh, you don't need much. This stuff is strong, really."
Rove says, "I believe you."
And he says,
Can I sniff it? Can I see if there's anything like?
"Sure. Yeah, you want to do an Arcana check?
Yeah, is it gonna like?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check."
Please do.
11.
Add
I
4
mean-
to that.
Okay,
Oh.
15.
15.
It seems like fairy alcohol. You know, like it might have magical effects, but nothing crazy. We'll say.
I'm down.
Cool.
All right,
Okay.
let's all clink glasses. What are we
Okay.
drinking? What are we drinking to? I look at Langley. What are we drinking to?
Okay. He says, "To getting out of these fucking woods."
Couldn't have said it better.
I mean, no offense to your home, BrownTom.
Okay. You can see Rhysa, you notice Peirs is looking a little glum, kind of standing off, like watching.
Wait, Peirs. One for you, buddy. One for you.
He sort of like half smiles
Do
and
we have to pour one out for you? Or
Yeah,
Is that
we got to pour one out for the dead homies.
one
We
out
have
for the
to.
homies?
We totally do. I asked the Leprechaun, BrownTom, do you have an extra glass so we can pour one out for our ghost homie?
he says,
Well, I suppose they do somewhere.
and then he just finds like a cup, not really the finger one, but he just finds like a little mini mug, like a leprechaun mug.
Lovely.
Yeah, and he pours a little in there. And Peirs comes over, but Peirs obviously can't pick it up, but he just stands there.
I pick it up for Peirs and I go, this is for you, for our dead homies.
He is taken aback a little bit and smiles as you pour it on the ground. And
Does it burn the ground?
no. As you drink it, it sort of tastes like flowers and fruit, and it tastes very fresh, like fresh, and pollen-y, and sweet. And as you drink it, it goes down your throat. You all feel really good, and
Nice.
you start talking, you start laughing, and then some of the rest of you begin to feel really weird. You begin to feel really weird and just feel like, kind of like when you're doing mushrooms a little bit, just like, what is going on? I don't know. And you begin to see that all around you in the air are these little fairies just flying. And some of them are like landing on your shoulder. Some of them like go up to your cheek, Rove, and like give you a kiss and make you feel really good.
I go an even deeper shade of red. Just completely blessed.
I go a deeper shade of blue.
Yeah. Yes, and Rhysa, they like swirl around your face, and all of you can see this on each other too. It's not just each person's having like.
All right, reality check. Peirs, are you seeing these little guys?
and he says the fairies? Well, of course, they've always been there.
Right on.
Oh, so we have like Fey vision for a bit because of this stuff.
And you begin to feel some strange effects beginning to take place in you. We'll get to next session. Which we will end our adventure here, and we will begin our next adventure by rolling on a D100 roll.
This is the first time we've ended a session while tripping balls.
I know.